this is getting bad. This is gonna go. What's she gonna do? And she just squishes a dude, like blood everywhere. And you're like, oh, this just got dark. Holy fuck! I love it. It's dark like that. It gets dark, but they've never done it that much. When it gets dark.
Like the LA.
It just sucks.
Oh, yeah. Dude, the burning finger thing was like
God finger.
maybe I just don't choose burning finger.
Oh, no,
This to me was just like
that was
your fingers burn.
that was cartoon forks. You two on my bed having fun. That was too many having fun. Like, how can we make this?
I like most tournament RPG animes. They're just fun. Yu Yu Hakusho, such a blast. Baki the Grappler. Has anyone here seen Baki the Grappler? It's so good. It's insane, but it's good. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
And she goes, somebody goes, oh, body pose. She literally gets on the floor, does the hand push up like a body pose side. She's great. I will never be that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's her. She's great.
She's awesome.
Yep.
Technically.
Sword, yeah.
My wife
Just super training.
I was like, she could say right now. I would be upset. Yeah. Okay. Same thing. She's great.
There's actually one on Crunchyroll that's started coming out. I think Hell's Paradise or something like that. Really dark and weird as hell, but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It starts off, without much supernatural stuff, and then it goes full on just, oh yeah, by the way, here's a god.
Yeah.
I want more.
It's not really a god, it's a biological monstrosity, but
I like the super psychological ones, like I don't know if you've ever
Psychopaths?
seen- Psychopaths was great. Ergo Proxy?
It sounds familiar.
It's older.
I think I've seen it, but it's been so long I can't remember what it's
I
about.
bought that when people were doing friends.
Wait, which one's
Ergo Proxy?
No, I don't know that one. What was the one that you burned for me? Like, perfect copy was the... you burned an entire show for me. Basically, everybody has, like, it's a psychonetic, it's a psychosis, whatever it is. But it shows their abilities as the king.
Oh, Elfen Lied.
Yeah, Elfen Lied.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I love
I think I
Elfen
tried
Lied.
watching that one time and it didn't pull too.
You know what I'm excited for? They're making a new season of Trigun. Like picking up where the anime left off, a new anime season of Trigun.
Trigun same. The new one.
Didn't they
No,
make it
like
one?
they made a new one. They're making a new anime. There was a there was a new new animated one, but I think they're making another season of the original.
Oh, God.
They're making like a season 3 of the original. What it looks like in terms of art.
I hope that
Me too. I love it. It's such a Trigun is so
I
good.
need to see the.
might need to adjust that.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
All right, cool. That's not working. That's
Just
dandy. No one can see you anyway.
I know.
Hello, everyone. I gotta fix the camera. One of you can give the background of what happens.
I like Nate.
We met a giant, and we were about to fight him, and then he looked tired, and we said hi, and he said, hey, my daughter's sick, and we were like, oh, cool, that sounds like a sleep paralysis demon. We can help with that. And he said, cool, I'll meditate a portal open, and you can enter the dream world. We did that, and we killed the demon, and then we finished. Devil.
Yeah, whatever.
What?
I think I just got crop
That's
dusted by a
pretty,
cat.
pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
I missed a game.
Yeah.
A?
You missed a bit.
Yeah, A.
You know, T-ball's important too.
Yeah.
You know.
Gotta teach that kid the fundamentals.
Gotta be a
You were
responsible
making sure that your
parent.
children won't have to go to therapy because you weren't there for their t-ball game.
I was gonna say the rest of us had daddy issues.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well, maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Me and my mom, we'd always wait up
You
late
are
to
the
see if my
spitting
dad would
image of
come
your
back
father,
from fighting
and
the
it scares
orcs.
me, Logan.
Not me. I
What?
fucking love
You
my
and your
dad.
dad look so much the same, and it scares me sometimes.
You seen my dad?
Yes, I met your dad when you moved.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
You've met my dad?
I was really weirded out for
That
a
was-
second. I was like,
I like.
I knew it was your dad because I thought it was old Logan.
well,
What do you say when you meet a nice new man? Are you my daddy?
that's okay.
That only works so far.
Probably only for you.
It's cute when you're less than 10. It's cute when you're less than 10. It gets weirder the older you get.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
It's
weirder
from
when
that.
you're
Until you get to a certain
Don't
point.
be a
Until it
menace.
works.
Yeah, that's from Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah,
All right, so yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Nate gave a pretty good rundown there.
And now we have to rush.
Oh yeah, Oren's girlfriend is in jail.
Not girlfriend.
Not yet.
Maybe girlfriend.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe.
Potential
lady
love interest.
friend.
She hasn't met a certain green.
He has the hots for her.
Childhood friend. That's accurate.
Well, if this
Now
is
he
anything
knows
like
about
anything, you're not gonna be
sex.
I need to
attracted to her,
turn Nate
she's gonna
down.
want you.
You are redlining it.
Who's redlining?
Me.
Yeah, I've no
Who do you
idea.
think?
Oren knows more about it than we do now.
Everybody
All I know
knows-
is he wants to talk to her about it, and it's going to depend on how I'm feeling at the time, various roles, and what's
We're
going
putting
on
off saving the
before.
world so Oren can get laid.
If this is anything like an
Actually,
anime,
I'd be
though-
down for that.
So this is like our anime episode, right? Where he has to go save the childhood
Exactly.
friend. But they're not going to end up together because the childhood friend never gets the guy.
All right, so anyway, now that we've put that depressing thought into Logan's head,
We don't know. This is an anime.
that's been the play all along. This is an anime.
Beach episode win.
Oh my.
I am a giant robot.
I haven't
I have
powered
giant
up from
eyes.
being near dead yet. It's not anime.
I wish it was a House Moving Castle anime. That'd be dope.
You've been beaten near death several times,
And
sir.
I have
Yeah.
gotten 0 power-ups at the brink of death. It's
So
not
far,
anime.
we've
You're
determined-
not a Saiyan.
Yeah, I'm saying we've determined that you are not a Saiyan. That is
Or
confirmed.
you're not the main character.
Ooh. Don't break his heart.
Okay, who here has not been beaten near death?
Nope, I've taken hits.
No, actually. I think
I
I've
mean,
lost-
I'm the DM, so several times technically
You don't count.
on Larnessa, every episode.
It only happened to me once.
I have not yet dropped to 0 hit points in this game.
I took a hit for.
I've been hit
her
very hard
character.
multiple times.
And you have been,
I've been close, but
and
not
you've been
down.
poofed to a different dimension once.
Yes.
So,
Which was probably the scariest thing for the rest of the party.
where are we?
Didn't like
Oh,
that.
I think we're still.
No
in
one
the
likes
city
it when
door.
the
Roll
beef
again.
tank gets poofed to another dimension.
Don't worry, friends. I'll protect you.
Oh,
Where the hell am I?
Oh no!
This is when I walk this way, just like, no, I'm done.
It's like you win.
oh,
It's
that's
like, I'm
Do what you
squishy,
want.
that's a
so
big dude,
die.
and our big dude is gone.
And we
Now
are
we're-
all squishy.
And we're all very small.
No.
Well,
Just that one guy that goes.
And the way things work, it looks like it's up to me to take all the hits then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then
I
it's,
have the
Basically
second
what
amount of hit
happened.
points under you.
Yeah, you're the backup melee.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you have more than me.
Somehow, and I'm the smart one.
you are very
You
small.
do
me
have
for
better
it.
armor, I think, than he.
Oh,
does.
absolutely.
I gave you my plate though now, so
Yeah, but you still have
18
high AC,
armor?
though.
He is
I'm 17 with the
Oh,
shield.
okay.
So 15 with that.
All
No,
right.
you gave me your plate because you got something that was equivalent.
No, it went down because it was basically what I had
Half
previously.
plate.
Half
Oh,
plate.
he got the cloak
Cloak.
of righteousness, or
I had
That's right,
scale
that's
armor.
right.
It was the equivalent
Mantle
to
of
scale armor.
zealousness.
that's the thing. That's what it was.
Yes. All right. So, at this point, you all
I
have.
didn't take your plate armor. I took the
Yes.
deacon's plate armor,
Anyway,
as I should have.
Yeah.
You all have a chest of gold in front of you. Well, a chest of various shiny objects that the storm giant has handed to you.
Where's the pirate?
Who's our treasurer?
It was the pirate.
Yeah, it's technically the pirate.
Oh wow! What a surprise! The pirate is the treasurer.
I guess
Chest
we
is
just
gone,
split
and
this up
so
evenly.
is Trinnic.
Oh well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
The real question is, how did he carry it?
How big is this chest? Is it
Raccoon.
like giant sized chest, or is
Raccoon
it like
friends.
chest like my
He
size?
He cast summon raccoons.
It's more along the lines of your size. Like he reached into a bag and pulled it out
Yeah, okay.
the chest.
like this.
Okay,
picked up
okay, like a salt. So
individual
literally to him,
pieces.
it's a salt shaker.
Tanuki
Pretty
with a
much.
sack,
Okay,
just
cool.
Yes.
What kind of giant is he again?
Storm giant.
Storm giant. Okay.
big, big.
Okay.
There's a constant sense of electricity in the air,
Um,
and that's not sexual tension at all.
Oh no.
And we also
Except
got more
for him,
pages. Yeah, we got more pages.
You don't know.
He's a big dad.
I might be off on that.
We're all himbos, bimbos, and nimbos.
Yep.
What does that make me?
You're one of the himbos, I think.
You're a himbo.
Am I himbo? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm RJ. I am here.
All right.
All right.
Would it be rude to divvy this up in front of him, or should we
Let's
just
take it back to the
keep
town real
him
quick.
and just do it later?
I think the idea was we can't carry it with us. We might as well just
Divvy
divvy.
it up.
I can divvy. I
Find
have,
what we can get.
I think
budget.
How
you
much
do
is
have.
in there?
Don't forget that you do have your carts that you can take it down
I was
to.
gonna say we have the card.
Does he want? Will he let us keep the chest, or
Is the chest for us? Yeah, I don't.
You can keep the chest.
Okay.
I don't.
Can
He's
I-
big. I don't want to get.
How
squished.
heavy is it?
Very. With as much stuff as in it, probably 600 or 700 pounds.
It's very heavy.
Yeah.
Oh.
So between me and Zagat, we could probably start dragging it.
You could certainly do that.
Dragging it, certainly.
Yeah.
Dragging would be easier.
Or should we just take the extra sack I have, fill it, and
Should have gotten that.
Empty it a
photo.
Let's thin it out and then throw the chest up on top.
do we want to like empty some of it and like?
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Is there anything particularly interesting? Any rings? Any jewelry? Any items?
Do a percentage roll for me.
Any diamonds we can use for a
Yes,
revivify?
any
Yeah,
diamonds?
I'll
to
take more. I got
revive
Can I do
her?
an Arcana check?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check.
Can I
That
give him? Can I
is
help him?
a
Sure.
that's a 24.
Okay.
He's allowed.
There are
Not great.
there
hard to
are
read.
various gems in there. You do find one diamond.
16 Arcana.
Oh. Oh no. Okay. One diamond worth about 200 gold.
I'll hand that off
It
to
has,
the.
it has to be worth 300 for a vacation.
I'm aware.
That is-
Okay.
Ow.
It's just what came up.
Okay.
16 Arcana.
But there's like some smaller rubies, a couple sapphires, other precious gems, but nothing that is like, wow, this is real good.
Gotcha. All right.
Even though you're not a gemologist, you're able to go, it's okay, Gem. The diamond was the only thing that stuck out.
Gotcha.
There are some like rings in there. Nothing that you can tell is like magical
Are
or
any of these
anything.
magic?
You do an Arcana check. The chest is not magical.
I was doing all the contents of the chest.
You look at the chest. It generally can't tell if anything's magical because it would take way too long to go piece by piece.
As I'd have to have something in front of me for identified word. Well,
Does nobody have detect magic?
I do not.
We're
I'm more of
warlocks.
the.
Fair enough.
I'm more of the
I do actually.
hit, smash, kill.
But with the storm giant sitting there, I don't know if it's gonna be super effective. Might flood my senses again like that mansion.
I'll pull out the one like sack I have if you want. I can empty it, fill
Yeah.
that up, and then put it in my bag. And we
How much gold is this?
I believe it was somewhere in the realm of around 20,000. Because it's a decent sized chest.
Hoobwa.
Oh, bah.
Can we just sell the hydration station and get a mansion?
Probably.
I could sell that.
That was the point, though, to turn the hydration station into a mansion.
That's 20,000 divided by
That's
6.
Can it be?
By the way,
3,333 each.
by the way, that is roughly the equivalent of $2 million, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
So,
I guess divvy it up.
Yeah, divvy it up and
It'll make it easier to carry rather than carry the whole thing.
should we just take the chest anywhere though?
Yeah, sure.
Storage.
So we just
Trinix act in the full trunk full. We can put them in there.
3,300 gold, huh?
3,333 each, and somebody gets a fourth one. 3,334.
And let the pirate take the 4th, I guess. Just so you can say you got more money than all of us again.
Cool.
you know what, I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah.
I have a lot of gold.
I need something to write with because I realize I don't.
There's pencils right over there.
I don't know what to do with this money.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Pencil?
I know what I'm going to do with my money.
There's a lot of stuff.
Book a ship?
Teleportation is faster.
Oh, I need to run something by my parents really quick, though. Someone.
And we get teleported over here
Turns
for
out
like
this chest is a plot device.
600. So I could take.
Oh, there's a circle of teleportation in the bottom.
Oh, I must have left that there.
You have to stand at the chest and close it over you.
Oh, yeah, this chest was actually from the magical discount item shop.
Oh,
That's
no.
actually a mimic.
And you just called them. It's
He was very scared of the storm giant, though.
So-
Wisely scared.
Storm Giant goes, I can get you there. Puts Orin in the box and just goes, what direction? Oh, that way?
You just hear, ah!
I want to do
That
an
is
inside
how
check on the gold
Orin
pieces and make
died,
sure they
and
don't
I
move.
needed a new character. Thrown by
But he
Storm
did
Giant.
he did, make it.
Not in one piece.
A
He-
puddle is one piece.
He very much turned, it very much collapsed in on itself like the submarine.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, we're going there.
Now that we're billionaires.
So,
Oh.
No, not anymore. You split it up. You were millionaires.
We're
Now
at
you're
6
just
figures
1,000
each. You know, we're pretty good.
Alright, so let's go back.
100,000
let's go.
Let's head back to the city. Try to find a teleportation circuit. I do need to run something by my parents real quick, and I'm gonna need Lily.
What?
I'm gonna see if my parents can do research for us.
On what?
The 7 + 1.
Oh, right.
You have parents.
Yes.
Where was I?
They're not dead.
You
like
weren't
most
here.
people.
Was I staring off the bird?
Yeah.
Was I?
You were in a coma.
Ah.
Did
gotcha.
you think he just spawned from nothing?
I thought he was raised by wolves who abandoned him, and then new wolves raised him.
Different plane. Different plane.
Different character.
I thought that was just the background of all of your characters.
I know this for someone who had parents.
Unofficially.
The first character I made that
My
has
character is an attorney.
childhood.
He was raised by wolves, who were then killed, and he was raised by bears.
Oh,
They're actually werebears, and they turned into humans.
And they needed legal representation.
And then we go to meet them, and it's actually just two like buff, broken-haired gay guys.
One's named
We're
Bear.
so
Those kind of hairs.
we're so proud of our son for getting through law school.
So, Barry Bearman, attorney at law.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that. I will make that a character.
Okay.
All right.
So we head back into town.
Back away from the
I
giant.
can tell we start
I've
getting
missed you
too
guys.
silly when it's when we've been away too long.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we head back into town. I'm making this call for us.
Is the chest itself worth anything? Like, what would we even use this for?
Storage.
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 Put the drunk pirate in it when he's misbehaving.
It's
Like
like a
right
raccoon
now.
as well.
Also, if we ever need to take care of somebody, we put him in it. And
You
drop
also
him in
don't
a
have
lake.
a bag of many things. So
Yeah,
a
we
chest,
don't have a lot of storage, so.
Okay.
So a chest sitting inside of your cart, not an unwise decision.
Fair. Okay.
All right, so you return to town.
I'm just having this mental image of Zagat just like stores all of the gold in his torso. So as he walks, it's just like.
Is that his armor, or is he like a shaker?
Something like a pepper grinder.
Yeah.
I just see Zagat as Bender, just like.
Just sounds like a hailstorm everywhere he
That'll
goes.
be 20 gold.
Ding, 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 ding.
It just
It's
stacks.
your projectile weapon. You just hold up your hand and just
I mean, that's what Tony Stark does, right?
It's like those coin pushers that
Just
stacks
shoots
in a
money.
circle.
Oh, boy.
All right, so you return to
I
town.
just need to get the catapult spell.
I'd probably know where they would need to go for a
it's a
teleportation
codpiece that
circle,
shoots
so I'd
gold.
point them in that direction and
Yeah.
be back up in.
You will have to speak up because people are louder than
Yep.
you.
I'd probably know where they would need to go for such teleportation magic, right? Given this is my city. Can I just direct them?
We teleported here, didn't we?
Yes, but that
That's
no,
in a
you
barn.
technically no, you did not. You made it to a barn.
and then I directed us
That's
back.
right.
Oh,
That's
that's right.
where
We didn't
I
pop up the
last
barn.
played, was getting to the barn.
All right, so
That's where I forgot.
do a one of you without advantage perception investigation check.
That's not me.
What
I have
that
a-
should probably
I
be
have a-
training.
specifically you actually,
Not me.
because you're the one that wants to search for this.
15.
Okay. While yes, this is an elven area, magic portals are not exactly the easiest thing to find. There is a couple small shops that might be able to help, though.
Okay, I'll send him a general location to start searching for a store, and then I tell him I'll meet back up with them really shortly.
Sure. You begin hunting.
Zakat's actually looking for an enchanter, if there's any in town.
Wow, that's exactly what I was hoping for. You know,
No!
you know, you
No!
found.
Is it like linked to me?
No,
Everywhere I go.
just
You-
go to
you got-
major towns.
By the way, you were in the middle of a field.
Dude, it's like the tart.
It's just coming out of the doors, just in a tree.
You
just-
you literally just walked past a tree. There wasn't a shop there beforehand, but now there's like just a small shack with a door, and it says magical discount item shop, and it just
Oh no!
it actually crosses out a little bit. Portal Tavern.
Oh my god! Do you want me to expect you for like some kind of tracking?
And there's
room?
also a little sticky note. And enchanter.
I think we were being stopped.
I just picture it like being like big lots. Like, have you ever been
Oh,
in a
God,
big lot?
The-
Like, it's just
Awful.
shit everywhere.
that or Dollar
It's
General.
got everything.
You mean you didn't imagine it that way from the beginning?
Oh, I have. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, let's go in.
I gotta see this.
I'll
Get
wait
out.
outside.
You got a minute?
I'll
Oh
stay
hey,
at
a Bob's Discount Magical Item
Wait,
Shop.
Who did you ask for a minute?
No. I was like, because they're gonna do all this. It's like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll
taking
go
this
in
with-
with them because I need that portal.
I'm gonna wait out here until you guys verify
Actually-
it's safe.
While they're doing that, we can go.
Oh,
and
it's
talk
most
to my
definitely
parents.
not safe.
It's never going to be safe.
So I'll be outside the whole time.
But if
I
we
don't
tempted-
understand what's
I'm tempted to tie a rope to my tail and give you the rope. Pull me out.
If we cared about safety, we wouldn't be trying to save the world.
But there's a different kind of danger here.
The danger of the unknown.
Like I'm okay with trying to tackle like saving the world. Like that's a different kind of danger. This is just
Oh god, we're all gonna die fun.
icky.
All right, what horror do I see?
You walk in, and it's a very clean, it looks like a potion shop.
Okay.
Not a big lot.
Hello.
Yeah.
There you are. Jesus.
She's behind you.
So I close the door and she's just.
Yes.
How'd she sneak in between us?
The thing is, I came in behind him, so she literally pops in front of me. And
You
I
blinked.
Just you
I
blinked
just
and she's
accept
there.
She's hanging on a door hanger.
the on the back of it.
Well.
I knew you'd be back.
Hello.
This time they're wearing like a beard.
but I've never been here before. What do you mean to be back?
Welcome to the first time you've been here.
Yes.
Again.
Okay. We've never met.
Never.
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 Ever. Say, Bob.
How did you know my sister's name?
It's on the sign.
That poo.
All right, Bob. Let's get this over with. What can you do about a portal to get to his home?
Much like my brother said, we can definitely do it.
Like in one piece? And
Yes.
and like it'll be the correct time. Like we won't be going forward or backward in time.
Where are you going?
What's the name of your home again? Oren, I know. It's okay, buddy. It's all right. We'll be okay.
From a previous game, I still have a
I'm trying not to
I
cough
still
right
have
now.
a golden liquid
Oh,
bottle
it's so bad.
that has
I don't know why
liquid in
it
it.
hit me so
I'm gonna
hard.
check with this person. I'm gonna see if they can identify what it is.
Oh my
You
god.
got it from this person.
No, I got it
In
from
character,
the.
I just picture
We
Orange
ripped up
just
the.
crying the minute he walks
I still
in
have
with
it.
his
Sure.
job.
Gotten a chance to identify it.
Sure.
Just
Yeah, I
the
didn't get it from
PTSD kicks.
Yeah. The
What was-
PTSD
what
kicks
was
in.
the
It's
island
just
called?
tears.
His brain is short-circuited.
I really can't remember.
What's it called?
I don't know, but we're gonna call it Vrot Isle. Vrot Isle.
Rotile?
Yes.
Rotile.
VRAOT Isle.
That.
Hmm.
I see you know what I was talking about.
Yes, very good, very good. One moment.
Doesn't answer my question.
That she just went to go get a book. Nope. Nope.
I need a map, she says, pulling down thesauruses.
Hey, the sources and
She
that's
reaches.
a lot in common.
You then see her reach into the book, pulls out a vial, drinks it. Nope.
I was fully expecting her to pull out a globe. Just
No, that's the next book.
She
broke out.
she then pulls down another book, opens it. It's just a pop-up book. Perfect. Yes.
So you can get us there in one piece? In a timely manner?
But no. To be fair, it needs to be individual pieces. Like one piece for me, one piece for him. Like we shouldn't all arrive
Yeah,
as
yeah.
one
Yeah, yeah.
conglomerate piece.
I can
But
do
when
that.
did you get in? I thought you were staying outside.
You guys were taking too long, so I started to worry.
Trunix, by the way,
5
in here,
minutes.
he's on the ceiling for some reason.
It's just like a spider. Just
Petting a raccoon.
It's weird. Occasionally it feels like he's not fully there, and then he turns more raccoonish.
Well, yes, I can help you with that. We can get you there in one piece. Just one.
Should we go one at a time?
Don't like the way you're saying that.
Like what?
It just seems ominous.
This is just
It's just how I talk.
When you say one piece, do you mean all of us
Talk
are
better.
together in one piece?
Oh no, that would be absolutely horrific. Although that is a good idea.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh. But yes, I can get you to Vrot Isle in one piece in a timely manner. What time?
Soon.
now.
Maybe in the next hour or two.
Next hour or two.
I can do that. It'll cost you 1,000 gold
Here.
total,
Do you,
and a sandwich.
I also noticed your post-it that says you do enchantments.
Yes, I did put that there today. Yes, I can do enchantments.
Wondering if you could do something with this hammer. I don't know what kind of enchantments you have to offer, but
It's gonna
Returning again.
exploding.
We're still waiting.
I
for that
just
one
got it
little
We're still
repaired.
waiting for that one hammer.
It's gonna become rubber.
No,
It's
no,
gonna
no.
Squeak.
Freezing.
Is there a
I'd take
But
that.
what happens is, when you swing it and you activate it, it just stops in midair and nothing can move it like
Like
an
the
immovable
immovable
Stop
rod.
rod.
giving him ideas.
But only
Here's
when
what
you
I can
swing it.
offer you. Do you have an enchantment in mind?
No, nothing in particular.
Ah, perfect. She throws down a slot machine in front of you.
What?
Yes!
Here's.
Where did you even pull this from?
Do it.
How much is it?
I just had one laying around.
I need to do this.
Remind me of the
All right,
magic item Dr. Pond.
All you have to do is give me 100 gold,
I got a spare mace.
and then you can spin the enchantment roulette, and I'll do that one.
Spin the enchantment roulette. All right, 100 gold sounds like a good deal. Put that down.
Does it though?
Do I roll a percentage, I guess?
God, I don't want to enchant a dagger.
I'm
I was
gonna
thinking
get the
the
mace.
same thing.
I gotta figure out what this
I
does.
just got this hammer
I'll
repaired.
buy you a new one if I have to.
Bond has piqued my curiosity.
I also have.
Yeah, I'm
more
also
money
not
than
gonna
all
not
of
do
you,
it. Like,
Yeah, right. I'm doing it.
I know this is a bad idea. Zagat has an intelligence of 9. He's like, well, this is, I guess, just how you do it.
Bimbos, and bimbos.
I know this is a bad idea, but I still want to do it. 'Cause we're
Bob, I have a
curious.
question. Will you tell us what it
Gelatinous
is
hammer.
after he has spun it, or will you just do it?
Oh no, I don't do anything. The thing does it.
Oh,
Into,
that's even better.
Hammerhead into like an acidic slime.
It'll be fine.
Somebody
Or
they
whoa,
go inside the hammer and it does acid.
It's 100.
damage.
It's 100 gold, right?
100 gold.
Yep,
My
I'm doing this.
Bandor of daggers.
Do it with your sword.
I don't-
You can.
No. I can.
Your sword is you can attune any weapon and make it your sword basically.
The sword was.
There's an invocation eventually you can take. It's like a mutable weapon or something like
I
that.
thought it
where-
was just a class feature. At like a certain level, he just can use any weapon as his.
Well, he can do that now, but there's an invocation that lets him make whatever from any. Like if he took a Dawnbreaker, he could make that a longbow, and it had the exact same abilities. Like that's just what he can do.
I like my sword.
I had no idea.
I like
Yeah.
my Kopesh.
Yeah, you can do it, but I mean it's the same Kopesh, even if you.
I didn't know if like I could enchant it. It's a weapon given to me by.
That's a fair point.
It's
Your
my
patron,
They
may
might-
have an issue with it. That's a fair point.
I already am somewhat undead. I don't want to be more dead.
All right,
Fair.
roll
Full
a
dead.
percentile.
Yeah, I gotta do this too. I don't think
I
it's
have
that
to.
fair.
So
I have
you
to.
roll it.
We have the same background, right?
That is.
Ching, 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 ching,
You
ching.
can confirm that as cocked.
Yeah,
That is
same.
about as cocked as it gets.
Student. I'm trying to.
Okay.
become
Don't
an
like how low
archaeologist.
that is.
Or anthropologist?
That's
Or,
37.
I'll find it.
God damn it! I'm doing this to my spoon,
Oh.
my already enchanted spoon.
Okay.
Could I do something
Can
to
I
the
enchant
shield?
my fist?
Could I add something to
It is
shield?
already magical.
Okay.
Yes, but technically
No.
no. It's already.
Mine's just a masterwork hammer, right?
All right,
It
so
doesn't have
Just
you
curious.
you spin it. You place the hammer onto like a little couple
tree.
hooks. Yeah. It ring, 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 and then you see a wing, a foot, and another foot. I'm sorry, a wing. If I said ring, wing, wing, foot, foot, and then you see go poof. It just like throws fairy dust on it.
Flies.
The enchantment is done.
What did it do?
I don't know.
We'll cast identify on it later. My turn.
If we have 10 minutes.
Well,
It doesn't
think we have
feel cursed. It actually feels like a little bit lighter.
Why don't I think we have 10 minutes? Why don't you identify?
Before we go any
And
further,
and you can tell it doesn't require an attunement. It's just like a magical effect on it.
I'll take the 10 minutes to identify while these yahoos are.
Also
running
spinning a
roulette.
roulette.
Yeah.
So while she's doing that, could I give her or who's this person again? I don't.
Bob.
You all call them Bob.
Okay, I would like to give Bob that golden vial that I found from that under area that we ripped apart after Felix died.
Sure.
Found.
So
I'm trying to.
Bob
get
looks at it, goes.
Just
She actually like. You see the most serious look on her face. Okay, I thought a cat was about to throw up for a second.
Yeah.
Learn to drink water better, sir.
I'm sorry. It's the
She
bomb.
hands it back.
Gio
You
has
need to be
drink.
very careful with that. That is a. It's a very good. It's a very good potion. It's incredibly powerful.
what is it?
Essentially, it is a reset button for an individual.
Like reset my.
It's not doesn't reset you like to your base. It like resets you to the beginning of the day in a fashion. It's not like time travel. Think of it like this. Let's say your wizard over here had expended all of their energy, was on death's door. You give them this potion. It resets everything. Their health, every
Oh,
spell
it's a
slot.
4-hour energy.
It's
I think 8-hour energy reset HP, all their abilities, everything. That's great. That's
So-
great for you.
So what you do is you take a 5-hour energy and you put in a 4 level.
All their-
But you have to be careful. There's a reason why these don't
Instantly would vomit.
exist. These are very, very old.
That's what this
Thousands
is.
of years
Time
old.
ago.
The fact that you have one, I'll be honest, this could buy my shop.
It's a long rest in a bottle, basically.
There's a because you can't make them.
And
How did it? What?
Old.
No one has found out how to make those potions.
Damn it! I got a side quest now.
So while all of this is going on, Orin has
Can't do
taken
that to
off
me.
his chef hat, put it on the machine, and fed in 100 gold.
That's
Okay.
brilliant.
That's awesome.
Okay.
My coat. I can finally enchant it.
I don't
Just so
know
you all don't spend all day here, each of you will only get 2 max. Because I saw you pull out that sheath of daggers. No. I have things to do.
Can I spend 150 for my coat and then 2 daggers for 100?
Make it 200 for the coat.
Okay, and a crisp high five.
She puts up her hand. You get a high five. Actually hurts. Because it's, it's a Goliath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you do my
A
armor?
real small Goliath.
You are armor.
It pops off.
Roll a D100.
78.
Oh, that's a good one.
Maybe. We
Yeah.
don't know how this works. Low
Hey,
yeah,
could be good.
high is good
This
as far
is
as I know.
insane.
Puts it on, he just turns into bubbles.
Yeah.
That would be
Wing,
amazing.
foot.
I don't know if
Becomes
this...
Bubble Buddy.
Honestly, I don't care. if
Actually,
this is
I
good.
like this.
What is it?
Okay, so you see it take effect, and you get fog, a moon, and blackness. And you see it puff out onto your chef hat, and your chef hat actually goes changes colors, and it looks more like a starry night.
Ooh, that's cool. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, that's pretty. What's the deal?
I put it on. He doesn't even check for anything. He's like, oh, that's pretty.
Just start
If
shooting.
you put on a hat, and it feels like when your goddess gave you the spoon. It just fits. It's right.
Boots.
But you also do feel a magical ability on it.
Okay, look at
So,
it.
okay, so you throw the boots on there. On another 100 gold. Go ahead and
Boots is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do
which
boots.
boot?
The boots. Both.
She said 2 items.
It's a set. It's a pair of boots.
Fine.
I'm not trying.
Technicality.
I'm not trying to
Charge him
do
more.
that.
How-
85.
Dang.
Killing it, man.
Yeah, my golden ones are pretty good.
You want to roll for me?
My percentage.
Do you
Okay.
want to use my gold dice?
Maybe. I'll
So-
think about it.
Oh, I should have used this one. That's a 90.
It goes poof on the boots, and you see the boots actually they are also have a slight shimmer to them. Think of it like a oil on something. Just not it's not slick or anything. It's just
Oh, that rainbow.
that
effect.
rainbow effect is present on them.
Oh, like an oil sheen.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just a
alright,
sheen. It's not slick or anything. It's just
My oil shimmer.
foil. It looks foil, if you will.
Again, puts them on immediately without checking anything.
You put them on. One boot feels cold, the other feels warm, and it feels like it's just shifting a little bit.
Like
It's not uncomfortable. It's just unexpected.
You got a spa day in
I
your
kind of
boots.
enjoy it though.
How big was the strand of Frost Giant's hair I got?
I would say it's fairly thin.
This is
It's
the
not
best kind we've had.
It's not
I
rope,
know.
got it.
but you can definitely feel a strength in it, a power in it.
Aren't you gonna use that to make a?
Well, I was thinking of putting my belt on there and then hiding the thread, in it.
Oh, see if you can turn it into a.
Yeah, see if I can make
giant
it
string.
belt of giant strength of some kind.
All right.
Person's gonna pull some Willy Wonka shit.
Can I
on
do
you.
that?
Yeah, try it.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Do a dexterity check first.
Sleight of hand.
13.
That's 40? Okay, I'm just making sure. Everybody reads them different.
It's just wrapping it around the belt.
You are not very subtle.
But what do you mean?
Why are you wrapping your belt?
Here goes the belt.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Come on, baby. Triples.
See, I didn't
Big
try
money,
to
no
fuck
Triple
ways.
Yeah.
I just reasoned that it's
Logan,
That's-
Logan, can you write down those 2 rolls you got for me, please?
Oh,
It was
No, that is
78, 78 and 85, was it?
something like that.
78 and 85.
85, I know for sure. The 71.
78 is correct.
Okay.
I remember
So yeah,
that.
So make sure write those down for me, please.
I did.
So
Hat
what?
of Starry Night and oil shimmer boots.
10.
Oh. Roll
Are
down.
you sure you
10.
don't want to use
Whoa.
mine?
This rolled a 94 on the last one.
Ah, perfect. The enchantment is complete.
Hooray.
You take the enchantment, the enchanted belt.
Yes.
You
What,
put it-
what did I get on it?
You put it on, You have found that you can speak a new language.
Oh.
Yes. You can speak French Canadian. Also known as kobold.
Nice.
Kobolds speak
Nice.
Canadian
These three.
French. Oh my
What?
god. Apparently kobolds speak Canadian French.
French Canadian, yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's a thing.
While
Start
all
talking
dragons
about
speak French. Because it's fancy and they want to be
Is
fancy.
that all the belt
That's
does? I can speak
incredible.
kobold when I wear it.
Yes.
Now I just picture like all dragons being like, oh,
You
I
betrayed
need
me.
muscle.
You actually look at the
I think
at the,
French
at
or
the
Spanish. Like, yeah, European
hair. It didn't do
Spanish.
anything to
Yeah.
it.
I'll just put
They're
the
free
hair
magic items that don't require attunement.
That you found yet.
All right.
I'm taking that as.
Yeah, I thought it was 100 for a second. I was like, wait, is there a double lot on this? Because double lot and hit is 0.
I will
Is 100.
pull out one of my daggers and place it on the machine. 100 gold.
Go ahead and roll.
And then you said
Oh,
200 for
somebody
the
get
coat.
100.
200 for the coat, since you're trying to get a third item.
Well, I appreciate you allowing this. I actually have not bought anything from this person ever.
I did.
You did get
I
lost
did.
here, though.
I did get lost. I had fun.
Once.
You camped out.
83. Oh, no.
No, that's 38.
38.
Other way,
sorry.
got it.
Yeah, 38.
Oh, alright, cool. You spin it. On it, you see teeth, like jaws. You see an eye, and you see another pair of teeth.
Okay, so eye, teeth, eye.
Correct. And write down 38. Perfect.
Yeah, 38 dagger. An eye, teeth, eye.
Yep.
Alrighty. I will
And then
do-
on the hilt of the dagger, you actually see one side has formed a jaw, just like an imprint, if you will, and the other side is a closed eye.
So one side jaw.
Fuck, it's just eye bite.
You know, you could put this machine
Like a spell.
literally on the corner of everywhere, and you'd make so much money.
It's not about the money.
That's fair. I'm just
It's
saying,
about the
it's really
chaos.
neat, and I appreciate it.
Yes, the chaos, and I'm for it.
I feel
I'll-
tempted to have Trinic do his cloak of billowing.
All right, I'll do it again.
We haven't determined what happens to a magical item.
Yeah, I don't want to do that to the shield. Like I was thinking of the shield, but I don't want to ruin it.
The Trinic seems like the sword that would do that to the cloak of
Is
billowing.
to a
on
dagger?
purpose.
And this is to a dagger.
Yes, 80. I'm gonna look at these notes later and go, what?
Sorry you missed this, man.
Oh,
Sorry you missed this.
okay.
So
This one.
On the dagger,
You
uh,
left.
We didn't leave.
you see it
Oh,
go
you did?
poof.
No, we stopped at. We were going.
dagger
to. We got
turns
stopped at the
yellow.
shop.
dagger is now yellow.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
did
the
the
enchantment. It's just yellow.
Piss dagger.
The dagger turns yellow, and also on the hilt,
what did I get for? I got eye, teeth, eye for that first dagger.
is it spins.
Mhm.
You see duck,
Duck.
goose.
Duck, goose. Awesome.
Incredible.
It's a rubber.
Is it rubber or is it?
So it finishes up.
Mhm.
On one side of the dagger, there's a duck, and on the other side of the dagger, there's another duck.
On the hilt or
On the hilt.
Okay, the hilt is duck and a goose. Okay.
You can call it
No, it's a duck and a duck.
It's a
once
duck
per
and a
day
duck.
Oh, it's a duck and
For
a
1
Duck,
minute.
duck.
That'd be
the,
funny.
the symbols on the thing were duck, duck, goose.
So now if you blow into the bottom of the handle, it's a duck call.
Oh god.
That
If I
would be
summon
funny.
a giant goose or a duck.
But you actually take it. It's now just like a rubber duck, just dagger.
Right.
Incredible.
But you know it's magical.
Yeah, so in the Bandalore and all right, toss the coat
Does
on.
it squeak when you?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I
Amazing.
love that.
Can I have your gold dice? I want to
Is
use
anybody
those.
else going?
I want to try them.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right,
He's finishing.
I'll drop the
it,
2
and I'm
hundo on.
They don't roll well. I'm
I'll
blaming
you
it
go,
on
and
them
then I'm
not
gonna
liking
have
you.
Trinic do the
Okay.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen to an item that's already
poorly enchanted.
no perfectly enchanted,
It is perfectly enchanted poorly.
but in reverse?
yes.
89.
89.
He would probably do his swords.
Those dice
Trinic?
are great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
89.
He's not that practical.
The rest of the gold dice aren't great.
Trinic is a
but
lot of
those-
things. Pragmatic is not
those
one
are
of
good.
them.
So this is the leather duster.
Okay, perfect. It goes poof, and then it's done. No changes,
No changes.
just poof and done.
Did I get anything on the machine?
It spins. You see an eye, an arm, and an eye.
Okay.
Oh no,
All
he's
right.
gonna have
Thank you.
multiple arms and eyes everywhere.
I mean, who doesn't?
It's an Armine coat.
Oh,
Find out.
It's now camouflaged.
I
I
appreciate you letting me roll or go 3 times.
Of course. Who's next?
I'll go. I set down my mace, pop in 100. I get 92.
Should we?
good.
That's right.
good
Should
roll.
we text Mike and ask if he wants us to?
No, I'm doing it.
Mike,
anyway.
if you're watching, tell us what you'd like to have enchanted.
Or else it'll be a
Will
raccoon.
pick.
No, you don't have a choice. It's
All right,
happening.
write down 92.
Hat and
Yep.
boots.
A raccoon?
How about his undies?
No, the clothes.
Oh yeah.
And on it, you see, essentially, each one you get shush signs.
A triple shush.
A triple shush.
What number did he roll?
92.
Dang.
Okay.
Again, hide does not necessarily mean good.
No.
It could,
Yeah.
but it doesn't necessarily mean it.
All right.
It's the shushing stick.
I have a
Who's
sneak
next?
attack.
Oh, I got my boots
You
still.
smack somebody, they're silenced.
Yeah,
That'd actually be kind of awesome.
That would be broken.
And then I got a 16 for my boots.
Hey,
Kind of want to pop my head out the shop, see if I can find a random person and be like, "Hold these, come in." Just enchant more.
I'm pretty sure Bob would just look at you and be like, no.
You walk back in with your mustache on.
Yes.
Walk in with some.
Ah,
random
hello.
kid.
Have you seen my brother?
Walk in with a random kid.
So he's a
I've
kobold.
adopted him.
Actually, no, that would work.
Why are you
because
speaking in another
he
language?
speaks French Canadian now.
No, I speak French Canadian.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I just speak common.
You just
Can
give
I
him a bell.
only speak
Elvish.
kobold? Or do I get that? Can I choose?
That's an addition to.
Okay. With the belt, you can only speak French.
Right.
That would,
French Canadian.
that would
You know,
be
that would be situationally great. You should be taking it on and off and on
so
and off.
funny. Oh, you lost your seat. I'm so happy.
Okay, perfect. You finish it. Both your boots turn green.
What was on the slots?
You see a cube. You see slime, and you see slime.
Mmm.
Okay.
I'm curious about that one.
I touch them. Did it just feel?
Nice.
They
Sounds like SpongeBob.
They
with
just feel like
locks.
boots. A little bit slimy, but it's just a weird feeling more than anything else.
Should I take my
really
socks
don't
off
know
for
what my
these
dagger
now? I
does.
don't know. I'll put them back.
It's
on.
mainly just on the outside. The
Okay.
inside still feels like boots.
Okay, I'll put them on then.
So they do have gel soles now.
Ooh, very comfy.
They are very comfy.
We're rubbing your feet at night before bed.
SpongeBob locks.
No, because I don't want to deal with that.
I just like I can do like the
All right.
stage slide.
Who's next?
Trinic falls off the ceiling.
Perfect.
His cloak
I
just
would like
falls
to do
there.
this, he says, putting the cloak onto the...
Ooh, putting an enchantment on that item on there.
It can
Brave
only get better.
adventurer.
I'm considering getting behind Sagat.
Or
It
takes,
can only get better, he says.
Start shielding
or
everyone.
it takes a single step back.
I'll pull my shield out and put it in front of you.
I pull out my shield and put it in front of your shield.
I put mine on top of it.
Yeah, we make a phalanx just in front of everyone. Good luck, Tredic.
From behind the shield, I'm just like shielding my
I'm
jump.
peeking
I
through.
know what
I'm
everybody's
peeking
so
through the
worried
center
about.
just to kind of see what's going on.
And Orin is to the side of this, just one step back. Like, if it blows up, it blows up.
I just don't see how this could possibly get worse.
And those were the magic words.
All right, so it spins. On it, you see a dog, a bone, and a hand doing this.
Bet your dog a bone.
You gotta write that down.
No.
Yeah, no.
Just make sure you write down what number that is.
45.
Yep, make sure you write that down.
Okay.
Write it down.
Text Mike. Write down 45.
Remember 45.
Not 41, 45. It's not the meaning.
The cloak doesn't change though, not even a shade of orange.
That's fine.
K-Lick.
I know. Well, that's my seat.
Okay. Complete. Thanks, he says.
Anything else?
Did you enchant stuff?
Hell no.
You're not going to?
No.
You don't want
Really?
to?
Lily's far too timid and scared of this lady, of this
If
creature.
I put down
The
100,
entity.
if I put down 100 for
Nope.
you to try something,
I have
Two-
nothing to enchant that matters, right? Because
You feel it. It's it's not from you. You feel the temptation from Asher to do it, but that's just her impulsiveness.
I mean, you can do
So-
a hat or
What
boots.
does she want enchanted?
I don't think she really cares. She just like
Do you want to
She
enchant
just
one of
wants
my
to roll the
daggers?
bones.
Hey, just do boots.
Can enchant one of my
All else
daggers.
fails.
Yeah, look at this.
I put my knife on the. No, I'm sorry.
God.
Fuck that.
You emerge as a being of light.
I put Wilford's journal on it. No, I'm just kidding.
the
Wait,
next one you say goes on the thing no matter what.
Boots.
Just do the boots. Look at mine.
Just do boots. Boots
He's like,
are a
puts
great
it up.
choice.
All right, boots it is.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll.
The boot trio.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
Boots are a great choice.
One
Nothing
of
can
us.
Really would
One
not
of
be
us.
good, but Asher wants to, so we're gonna do it. 77.
Whoa.
Nice.
Triple sevens.
You're now a 7-legged freak. Oh wait.
Wow, Asher's body, not mine.
Okay, perfect. It spins.
Sorry, Asher.
It spins, and you get a blacksmith hammer, and a hammer.
A regular.
I'm sorry, blacksmith anvil.
Oh,
Blacksmith anvil and a hammer.
Okay.
And your boots get like a little bit of like a metal sheen to them.
Pretty. I pull them off. Are they heavy?
No.
Just regular.
It feels like a little bit heavy, but just like
You guys still toe boots now.
Did you have them on while it was on the thing?
No, I took them off and put them on the thing. That would be hilarious. Just lay on the floor and put my feet up.
My boots.
Or
All right.
just lays across it himself.
Enchant me.
You got a
I
lot
just put
to-
them on.
You have
I've
a
been
lot
called
to
enchanting.
perfect. You
That's
feel a little bit
how-
more secure now.
Like, plus half an AC.
No,
You won't stub your
but
toe.
the second you did touch them, it did feel like a tingle went through you, and through the boots.
No, not.
Oh, no.
wait.
I hope you're happy, I say to Asher.
Oh no. I hope they aren't like permanently bound to her.
You'll never
I'm
wear
working on my
Prada.
circus.
It is exactly your monkey in circus.
Not if she changes who she's bound to.
If she wants,
Get a
she can bum a
whole
ride with
different
one of
monkey in
us.
circus.
She can bum a ride until we find a better.
All right.
for her, right?
Anything else?
Lily would feel terrible if she really did do something.
Do
so
you
bad.
want another way? You've already used yours.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'm pretty happy.
If I trade you this belt of kobold speech, can I get another try?
No.
Dang. Or the shot.
I bet she would take that vial I had. I'd
Or
get
the
a limited spin.
For the
Probably
machine.
And then we would get like a really awful item shop.
It's retirement. I have
Wait,
fun.
is this
Look,
how
she
you make
looks like
all
she
of
has
your
fun.
items?
No.
Okay, good.
That'd be funny.
I had to ask if it was just you found it and then that's how he made it.
No. Most of the adventurers that use it die horribly
Oh,
within a week.
Why?
What is
Great question. Is there anything else that is needed?
what is the machine here called?
It's called a roulette machine. That's it. Just a slot machine.
Stop it. Okay. I did.
I found it at a flea market.
of discounted items.
Okay, is this actual fleas? It seems like something you would get up to.
How do you know where I get my magical items?
Intuition and luck.
I'd like to leave now.
Yeah, I'll come back.
I'd like to leave now.
I'll see you whenever you need the portal, I guess.
Right, we have to do that.
Are we not doing that now?
Can we identify everything first?
I have to run that
I
area.
guess we can spend the next
Half an hour.
10 minutes for every item. We have
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I'm not worried about it.
7, 8, 9.
90 minutes. Well, that
It's
technically
an hour and a half.
Hour and a
How long is
half.
it going to take you to prepare the?
Well, you wanted to go talk to your parents.
Yeah, and which I need
hours should
her
be
for.
More than enough time for her.
I'll
Yeah,
need
I'm for it.
a couple hours
Yeah.
to prepare,
I said 2 or 3 hours. So.
but you cannot prepare inside the shop.
But that's fine.
That's fine.
My iron will take only like
We
20
shall
minutes anyways.
return.
Will this
So-
shop be here in this location when we come back?
Probably.
I think it
I
follows
love the
me.
certainty of that answer.
Oh.
Nope.
You might want to check
Anyway,
them for
shoot.
like an attachment.
I leave.
I leave.
So-
I said thank you.
Bye, Bob.
Oh,
You close the door. You all feel very exhausted.
Yes, I'm very tired already.
I think I need a long rest.
You can save my parents.
I just
Or the
need a
monastery.
short rest.
Oh boy.
What item do you want to start with first?
Well, I can't do them while we're moving anyway,
That's true.
unless we're sitting in the back of the cart.
Yeah, we might as well. Well, we might as well go to the cart, identify the items, and you go with Geo and do.
Yeah,
your thing.
but he needs me to do that, and I can't identify while I'm doing that.
On the way.
Identify.
He doesn't care.
I will carry the wagon while you identify to the place you need to go,
Okay,
for the sake of expedition.
sure.
Warren's also gonna send the sending to his father, just to see how he's doing, to see if it's just Riala's in trouble or if it's the entire town. But mostly by saying, "Hi, how are you?" and asking generic, "Are you okay?" questions. Not really expecting much if he's okay.
You get a response fairly quickly. That's essentially along the lines of, "Son, great to hear from you. Glad to know you're alive. We need you here immediately.
Oh, he needs something. Okay.
Something has happened to the town. Something has happened to Rayocti."
Right. Well. Okay, that's new. It's normally just, "I'm busy. You can figure it out. You're a smart lad." But he needs something. Okay.
What item are you starting with?
Start with your boots first.
I'll do Brody stuff first.
Okay.
Rubber duck dagger.
All right. So you start out with the dagger that has teeth and an eye on it. Number 38. If the bearer of this item eats the eyes of a slain foe, they will receive some insight into what the foe has seen in the past couple days.
I'm sorry, which item?
Can they be cooked?
No.
Which item does
Ooh.
this?
It's his knife.
Dagger.
His knife. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was his hammer
but
as in a lap because he
damn.
doesn't eat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting. I say,
Sweat.
handing it back to Brody.
See what they've seen.
can't pay you. I'm allergic.
Some insight into what the phone. I'm sorry. Yeah, into what the you receive some insight into what the foe has seen.
Okay.
So it's not going to be like you see like an exact damage. You'll get like a general idea. Of what
I
they've
won't
seen.
see their last like 48 hours, them waking up, peeing, brushing their teeth.
You might.
It takes real
This guy
time.
was normal.
You're just out.
He just eating their eyeballs.
Oh, that would be incredible.
Never fucking again.
And it would be entirely appropriate.
No, said
considering
receive
where it
insight in
came
the last
from.
couple days. Is that
One
It
d
would still
six.
be
1d6?
useful
1d6
dependent,
days.
But awful.
Yeah.
It's just like high school. It's like, come on, you valuable.
It's actually kind of a good.
That's
Too
pretty
bad we
good.
didn't have that
Could
with
be
the,
useful.
Conrad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Did you want to do my other items?
Yeah, I'm doing all.
All right. 80. Dagger yellow.
Rubber ducky.
Rubber duck.
Yeah.
Rubber
My duck
ducky
goose.
dagger, you're
Wah,
the
wah.
one.
If I summon a Bert or Ernie singing that,
Once per week, when the bearer of this item makes a successful attack and deals maximum damage, you may instead choose to deal 0 damage, and without a saving throw, the target turns into a duck.
Okay.
So you have to deal max damage.
That's busted.
For 10 minutes.
That's still busted.
It's
If
a
you
free
kill them as
polymorph.
a duck, do they come back?
I'd assume it's like polymorph. where
It's
you go through-
essentially polymorph.
You go through the duck's HP, and then it goes through to the.
the blade is still like sharp though, right? Like rubberized.
It's just rubber. That's it.
Okay.
It does the same amount of damage.
It's like a
It's
trading
a blunt
knife.
weapon now.
All right.
Well, that's interesting.
It does
Alright.
1 damage. And that is
It
max
does
damage.
squeak.
That's okay. That's funny. I can attach that to my tail. It's lighter too. There
you go.
All right.
89 leather duster. That's what I'm interested in.
Occasionally,
Oh god.
This is starting out promising.
eyes will float to the surface of the item. Blink. It'll look around just a little bit. Afterwards, it'll sink away, and tiny little arms will form and just randomly like reach for stuff.
It's a kleptomaniac cloak.
not like full arms, just like tiny little arms.
The klepto
Like
cloak.
T-Rex arms.
Pretty much.
Awful. That is honestly.
That cloak's gonna get you in trouble.
Imagining Full Metal Alchemist arms, like little tiny shadow arms.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Burn it.
Give it to Trinic.
Yeah, we'll give it to Trinic.
I mean,
Trinic's
if you
got
were
his own
trying to
cloak.
create like a really horrible, like scary character, that would actually be kind of freaking cool.
All right.
Oh,
This
you
guy,
already have one.
that's perfect.
What next?
Hat,
Just go down
You're
the list.
next.
Hat of
Just go
Starry
down the
Night,
line.
which is 78.
Perfect. Once per day, the bearer can cause complete natural darkness to descend within a 500 foot radius for 10 minutes.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
Wait, repeat,
Complete natural.
please.
Once per day, the bearer can cause complete natural darkness to descend within a 500 foot radius for 10 minutes.
So light
That's
would do
1,000
nothing.
foot diameter. That's
And
insanity.
That's magical darkness.
No, it's
Non-magical.
natural.
It's natural,
Natural.
so light works in
So
it,
light will
but
work, and
But-
it's now night.
dark vision people can still somewhat
For
see.
10 minutes.
Okay.
It's not the darkness
It's-
spell. It's
okay.
just night.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
Reason
night.
why
Most
I
of
was
us
asking-
still don't have dark vision.
Well, the reason I asked is I have the devil's vision. Magical darkness does not affect me.
That's
Yeah.
That if
awesome.
it was, I was like, I am unstoppable in that darkness.
85 for the boots.
Good shit.
Occasionally, you slip and fall.
Once per week, you may speak a command word to cause the weather to shift to the extreme of any season.
What?
The weather affects a radius of 3 miles and persists for a
What
day.
the hell?
Are you a
is
druid
that?
now? What is this?
What?
I think you just became a god in your culture.
This might be helpful
I
the
was,
next day.
I'm essentially
You can make
a
it nighttime
prophet.
and then like like a winter night for like 10 minutes across.
And then it's just
By
winter.
the way, didn't hear you say
That's
that
insane.
the
For
38
how
dagger
long?
was that once per day or once per week?
I think I
thought you
said
said for the
once
day.
per day.
Okay.
I
No,
think.
it's once per
Whatever it
Once
is,
per
it's once
day.
per day now.
Okay, once per day. Okay.
It's 10 minutes, right? On the weather thing.
No, that's 1 day. Persists for 1 day.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hell.
And
That's
how often can you do it?
Awesome.
Once per week.
Oh, okay. I had that wrong.
That might come in handy.
That's outrageous.
Yeah, those Murlocs. Let's just make it.
So, you know how
Desert.
we're under siege, guys? We have buildings. Fuck everything. Holy fuck.
Wow.
Hurricane season.
Okay, like I forgot to put that away.
Do you guys have the automatic thing that goes with it?
Yeah, I forgot to finish it. Alright, Caleb, I gotta move you real quick.
So these dice love me.
So you should have done another item.
I couldn't.
No.
Yeah. I wasn't rolling like that, though.
Just take those. That's what I did.
Although my boots were a 77. It's pretty close to your 78.
I'm betting each one is different though, and it's probably alternating if I
Yeah.
know him.
I would imagine. It's
There you go.
pretty reasonable.
And for Bob's
Continue.
discount, the chaos.
I just want to do it.
All right. Who's next?
You just want to do it all day. You
Gio.
don't even want to play.
That's called gambling addiction.
Yeah, I have one.
What do you think?
Alright.
That's a problem.
What are you looking up?
Because we play this.
All right. Mace
Bravo.
92. Shush shush shush.
The mace doesn't make noise until you.
Once per week, you may speak a command word to create a 10-foot cube within which no sounds can be heard. So essentially silence.
Once per week. Command word.
On that in that
Silence.
spot or on that person, the target.
It's a cube, so centered on him.
I would say,
On him.
because it does not clarify, it will be centered on you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then
Like,
you said
how
10-foot
useful
cube.
that'd be. Fucking strike a
10-foot
wizard.
cube, correct. So
Something
just
big.
a very small area.
Still
It's
good.
near the
Still good.
wizard.
Hey, at least I can stealth now.
Still good.
It doesn't move with you.
Aw.
Yeah, that.
Oh, it just stays in that
Just
spot.
stand
It just stays in
next
that
to the
spot.
Wizard
Okay.
or any magic caster and activate it.
And then
And
hold.
any spell
Bonk
that
stick.
has
Stop it.
any, you don't even have to hit him. You
Yeah.
just stand there use the magic
Command
the
word, yeah.
and then
Grapple their ass
any
and hold them
spell that
down.
has a verbal component.
Just like use that like the shish.
And we let Zagat Gallagher his ass.
And
What was
then
your
just
other one?
Hold his hands.
Oh yeah. Okay. So boots 16 cube slime. I hope it gives me like jump or something.
All right. What was
bounce.
the?
Occasionally. you slip
16
and fall.
cube slime. My feet are just slowly dissolving.
This item contains 4 charges.
4 charges.
Each dawn, it gains 1d4 charges. You may spend 1 charge to give yourself a cumulative +2 on any roll not damaging. On any non-damaging roll.
Okay, that's wow.
That's good.
You may
Cumulative
choose
+2.
to spend charges after discovering the result of your roll.
Oh,
but before I say connects or misses.
Okay.
So you have to choose before I say that.
So it wouldn't work for like roll a hit.
It doesn't work on damage.
Damaging. Gotcha.
So you can't just say, okay, I rolled 16. I rolled 16 damage. I want to do 18 damage.
That's
Okay.
to hitting.
To any non-damaging roll.
So saving
Saving
throws,
throws,
skills checks,
yeah.
2 hits.
Wow.
Dude, like you roll a if
That's
you die, you roll a 9. You
amazing.
If
Yeah.
you spend the last charge, something will happen.
Oh no.
can don't
Oh no.
don't
Ominous.
spend the last charge. Put that down.
My curiosity will definitely get the best of me.
They will fall
Don't do
apart.
it next to me.
There's a lot of magical items that when you spend the last charge, the item gets broken permanently.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, probably.
Or explodes.
I'm
Well,
not, making,
I
I'm not
imagine
making peg legs for you.
explodes. She said in a week they die.
there you go. Yeah.
Fair.
You get negative all rolls for the rest of
So
the
far charges, each dawn 1d4 recharge, cumulative of +2 non-damage roll.
Every hour.
That doesn't require attunement?
No.
Holy
What
nuggets.
happens is, at the end of every hour, he loses 1 max HP. If he takes rid of the last one, he will die.
What's the next one we're looking at?
Is that both of your stuff?
That's about the math stuff.
I guess my boots now.
Your boots. What's the number?
Oh, 77.
You get the same boots I have.
This item can only be lifted by the first person to touch it after gaining this enchantment.
Okay.
That's it.
So you can take them off on somebody at Store Skimmer.
Oh, so it's like Mjolnir.
Roll your boots.
In so many ways, yes.
Very.
Wait. You can incapacitate 2 people,
And then put the boots on them.
Yeah.
and then put 1 boot on each one, and then they
But I
can't
suppose
lift
they can take the
themselves.
boots off.
They can't lift
no,
them.
if they can't
No,
lift
but they
them.
can pull their foot out of it.
No, hey,
No.
No.
You
You
They're
don't
not down
equip
their
it to
chest.
them. You
Step
just
on them.
Put it on
take
their
their
chest.
right on their chest and walk away.
Why would you put it on them?
Just trying to shove it on their foot.
Interesting.
Well, we now have a way. If we have to park the cart on the hill, it's not going to roll away.
Let's do that.
That's amazing.
We don't have to buy a
Maul, wing, foot,
Yep.
37.
We may need to get you other boots.
Or
because
wing,
those
foot,
are too
foot.
useful as not boots.
Yeah.
He's gone beans mode.
Zoomies.
We'll get you some sandals.
And that's not a terrible item. It's just
Hold on.
you have to think about how to use it.
He's prone. Step on him.
All right. So, this enchantment,
Damn.
anytime you were to fall, you will always land on your feet.
That's pretty good.
All right.
I can't imagine a place where that's not useful.
I kind of want to push him off something now.
Yeah, just like a 1
Good
foot
luck.
edge. He
I'm
just
not
flips.
strong enough.
I don't think anyone here is strong enough except for Zagat himself. What is that number, by the way? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
37.
He can do backflips and be perfectly fine.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
shit.
No, wait a minute.
You will
He
also,
cannot be tripped.
Yeah, that's true.
always
That's
land.
pretty
The bearer always lands on his or her feet, and you will gain advantage checks on anything related to jumping or tumbling.
Ooh.
Which he does.
So is that acrobatics or?
It depends on
athletics?
what's occurring at the time.
Okay, so just advantage to jumping.
pretty much.
And tumbling.
2 jumping, tumbling.
So if you have to like avoid an explosion and you're just jumping, you know, to get out of the explosion radius, that's advantage.
But not on the saving throw, just on
Got it.
the
Checks, yes.
just on the skill checks.
I was thinking more, you know, evil layers exploding
We-
slowly, you know,
Yep.
that'll.
We still have one item to look up, by the way.
Kobold belt.
It's just exactly what I said.
Okay.
The cloak.
Oh,
Wait, what about
Exploding.
Trinix?
That's what I was saying. We have one item left.
Mm-hmm.
What number did he roll? 45, was it?
45.
It's a cloak of smothering now.
No. It's a cloak of raccoons.
With the command word stay, the item will hover exactly in place until offered a treat.
Wait a minute.
That could be paired very well.
Can he fly?
No.
If
No.
he jumps, says the command word, will it keep him there while he's wearing
It might hang him.
It will, it will hang him.
That's not how
Well,
physics works.
What I'm thinking is like, what if you have it stay and then you go
If he were to,
treat?
if
and it's
he and
smoke
Zagat
ring.
were to jump off, let's say, 20-foot building, yeah, Zagat will land. He'll take a little bit of damage. Shrek uses his command word. He will hang himself.
Okay, but get this. He takes it off, has it in his hands, jumps off, says the command word.
He actually, the command word, it goes to what I said in the last little couple words. It will not move unless offered a treat.
So he'll just. Hang
He
it.
has to offer the cloak a treat.
To get it to not.
So
To
it's
get
an
it-
immovable rod with an interesting way to turn it off.
I'm curious though. Could we spread it out and use it as a walk, like a cloak, like, and use it as a walking path, like?
No, because it won't move. Because it's a
Well, yeah,
movable rod.
well, if we make it like that, would it? Instead of being hanging down, could we hang it up like this, flat, and make it a surface we could walk?
Will
on?
it support our weight, basically?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm
Make
curious.
it like
if
a
that-
bridge.
See,
Yeah,
maybe.
like,
or a table.
or a support.
It's not. It doesn't turn rigid. It
Okay,
just
I
stays in place.
Okay.
I'm thinking more of like
Oh, so
weaponizing
it's
it, like
still
making it
not
stay and
good.
say somebody is a treat, and then command the billowing, and then just have it fuck with them.
I would imagine it's about as useful as a
Trinic, we
movable
made the
rod.
cloak worse. We're not sorry.
I think better.
I'm just imagining doing both of them makes it like a
Oh my
glitch in a
god,
video game.
imagine
It's
if
like,
you put it on somebody and then
That's
activate
what I'm
both
saying.
power words, wrap around their face, and then make it immovable
I'm saying we can
And then
weaponize
just pour
this,
water on it.
from asphyxiation, yeah.
or just say the person
Again,
gets the
it
treat.
doesn't go rigid. Just so it's
Right.
stated again, it does not go rigid.
I'm
It
still
doesn't
having
need
fun.
to.
with
It just
it.
stays in that in that spot of space and time.
Sure.
So
Space
it goes.
and-
Not like that hammer.
Space and time.
It just blinks from existence the second you say stay.
I
Treat.
mean, that's the thing about
And,
the
like,
movable
1,000
rod,
years
right?
later, it
Like,
comes
like,
back.
If the planet spins and you activate
it-
the immovable rod.
If it's a badly enchanted immovable rod.
I have.
Just
something
suddenly
I know
goes
it-
through the planet, and you're like, what just happened?
Or the planet's spinning, you just stop it
That
like
actually, if you
14,000
guys paid
miles
attention
an hour.
the first time I introduced this shop, I said that's exactly what happened one time.
Yeah.
It happens. Just the moon explodes.
The planet is moving at 15,000 kilometers a second.
Yeah. Imagine just stopping at that speed, it would rip your arm off.
More than your arm.
It would just
okay?
it
Just
would
like-
If you were
liquefy
holding
you.
it, it would just.
That would go through your entire flippin' body.
Well, if it's behind you.
Brett.
Well, it depends
Brad-
on which way we're rotating. We don't know.
That's fun.
So, that was fun. I now am the AoE guy for random ass effects.
I have a disgusting dagger, and
You are now a wizard and a
The
werewolf.
squeaky toy.
yeah, well, that's fine. I now need to make my character eat eyeballs.
Calling it the cat's gray small.
It's pretty good. That's not a bad ball. It's
Mhm.
Cook eyeballs, right?
You can't.
no,
you can't
that's
cook.
a part of a sentient being. That's exactly against my religion.
He didn't say human eyes.
Yeah, I didn't say human.
He said eyeballs.
But you can't cook them
Can't cook them.
in order for the effect to work.
Oh, I have-
Because they already asked.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, I
pop
didn't
them
hear
like
that
a
part. Okay. well,
jelly
I mean,
bean.
have to be
there
wrong.
are some recipes for like boar eyes, but they're not very common.
little salt, little pepper. Pop 'em in.
Because you have to be able to keep them down.
Yeah.
I could do it.
So you try to eat them and throw them up, you don't get
The
the
funny
effect.
thing is, if he
Oh my
sees
God.
him do
I'm a
this
tiefling, baby.
for a
I
sentient
can eat.
person,
I've ate a lot worse.
Orin's not gonna be happy with you.
Alrighty. So you all have mixed feelings regarding what you have.
Shocker.
I like mine.
No, I like mine. Mine is great.
Orange are busted.
I could technically make everything dark right now and not give a fuck until tomorrow. Just fuck with the entire town.
God, that would be so funny to do.
Just walk into the town. I am God.
And
No,
then
just
proceed
like-
to rob.
I'm the prophet of Roxy.
represents-
Darkness.
Yeah.
We do not let Trinick know of this ability.
The tricks. Well, yeah.
Yeah, he would take
He
everything.
found a raccoon again. Don't worry.
I like to think he has a pack raccoon that follows him around and has saddlebags.
Can that be a second magic item
He's-
that he got?
he's
Just a
actually,
raccoon?
No,
Familiar?
he has to find his own raccoon.
I just want to find him a wondrous item or wondrous animal figurine of power, and it'd just be a raccoon that follows him.
Yeah, pack raccoon.
All
But
right.
it's big, and he rides it.
That would be
Totoro.
incredible.
Okay, so you've got
Yep.
things.
Pit stop with Asher Lily.
Sure.
I want to go find my parents real quick.
Now that we spent several hours fucking around with magic items.
Yes.
It was worth it.
For items that don't require attunement that are this strong,
We
Yeah.
also have a reset potion for a fight, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be more useful pouring it down, like say his throat or your throat,
I get all
Might be
those
more
spell
useful
slots
as a
back.
bargaining chip.
or bargaining chip. Yeah, that's true.
or the paladin.
Or you try to reverse engineer
Maybe
it.
the paladin.
If the
yeah.
paladin is near dead and
Yeah.
out of
Or
spell
needs
slots for
we need
smites.
Smoten
Yeah, we
to
could
have
use
them.
the smites. Is
So
the
we're
town
going
we're
to
going?
visit your parents now?
Yeah.
Is there a shop in his town?
There's a couple shops. It's a monastery town.
Okay.
It's monastery city,
Mhm.
so it's less of. It's significantly less like Kronkel.
Okay.
Think of it more like Vasselheim from Vox Machina.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a lot more religious.
Is there anybody? Because my class is more sage. Like I'm more student than actual teacher.
yeah.
I'm trying to become more like an archaeologist, really.
Yes.
I would like to see if I can find while he's doing his thing. I'd like to just sort of mosey off and see if I can find somebody who might be able to look my Kopesh over and maybe investigate it a little if they have time. See if they see anything about it.
Start with an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation is a 4.
Or just doing a short rest.
15.
Okay.
There you go.
I've got my investigations super high. But
Okay. Now do a religion check.
religion. Funny enough, that's high too.
Like
18 plus 4, 22.
Okay. You look around a little bit. You spot like a few places that might be able to help. One place looks like just it's like an arcane history kind of thing that might be able to help. Very niche. Looks like a very small bookstore more than anything.
All right, I'll pop on in and go. If you need to do their thing, I can wait. So.
Well, you're already here, so we'll do yours
All right,
first.
cool.
You see a young elf woman behind the counter. How can I help you?
Yes, I was curious. I have a odd request. I have a sword, and I'll be like this, and I'll sort of pop it out. Kind of freaks people out sometimes when I do it, and I will lay it down in front of her. I was like, so wondering if you might be able to identify maybe what this sword is related to. I'm not. I kind of obtained it in the last. It's been like a month since I've obtained it.
It's
right?
been several months.
Several months. Okay, I don't know the time frame. It has symbols on it I'm not familiar with. I can't seem to identify it. I was curious if maybe you might be able to help me.
They go to pick it up and then just immediately put it down.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Okay.
apologize. I totally forget about that all the time.
It's fine. But she then pulls out like a little magnifying glass and like looks it over. Looks over like the runes that are closer to the hilt of the blade a little bit more.
There's you said there was on the blade itself. Was there 3 runes?
3 runes.
Yeah, 3 runes on the blade. Okay. All right.
They look it over. They go fairly. They look it over as best as they can. They ask you to flip it over. They look it over again.
And
Okay.
the 3 runes on both sides of the blade, they match.
They're the same,
In the same
yeah.
spots. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. So.
Okay, Nate. She goes. She comes out of it. She goes to a book and looks through it real quick. From as far as I can tell, these runes might... They're obscure. Let's just go with that. It does apparently speak to some form of very old magic, but it's more magic that's related to the Lich King than anything else.
Well, son of a lich.
Oh.
Nobody came with me.
Nope.
Nope.
I know nothing.
I think I would have gone with you. I'd stepped away, but
All of a sudden, you just put your hand on me. I'm like,
Did you look panicked for a second, by the way?
yes, I did. I
Okay.
sort of, I had like my notebook out, sort of like
But
writing,
like,
and I'm
like the library. Can I be there? Can we say that Scott went with them?
You can be.
Brody and I have been together the longest of
Yeah.
anybody in the group.
Yeah,
I think
actually
I would
we
go.
have, yeah.
I would go with you. I think.
yeah.
Just to make sure you're not alone.
But she's not saying it like morosely. She's saying it like matter of factly.
Like Lich King related, like the king.
Yeah, the Lich King that lives far to the northwest, east. You know the Lich King isn't evil, right?
Yes.
Well, technically,
Everyone's
Matt-
evil to a certain degree.
you are having troubles.
I am.
Okay. Trying to figure something out here now.
Does
That
this mean your mom had an affair with the Lich librarian?
no, that guy's different. That's a different Lich, correct?
Different kind of boner.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, I'm definitely.
The Lich King isn't necessarily a lich. It's
Yeah.
just an incredibly powerful,
Yeah. My
as far as everyone is aware, undead being that lords over the undead.
super.
The sentient undead.
Bunk.
Does Scott know anything about that on a religion check or?
Yeah. What would I know?
Each of you roll individual religion checks.
16.
21.
Okay. You would both be aware that there was an undead uprising, but not against the living. It was an undead versus undead uprising. The Lich King was the lord at the time. Won against this uprising, and is made sure to keep a bit more of an iron fist on those of the sentient undead. If there are sentient undead out there, it is either due to the will of the Lich King or a separate faction.
Oh. I know who my patron is. Well, I'll take my sword and suck it back in. Thank you.
I mean, it could be worse. Could be a demon
yeah.
or a devil,
Yeah.
because those are different.
Just have
Whatever.
an undead patron daddy. Well, thank you for your time. I'll leave.
You know, I'm just very happy I have an adoptive grandmother patron. That's how Orin sees
She
it.
taught you all about sex.
She did, which was kind of weird, but at the same time, somebody had to. His parents didn't take the fucking time to do it. Somebody had to.
Oh,
Why
gosh.
not Granny?
Are you going with us just so you're not alone, or
He's just looking after the wagon.
okay?
Working.
He's getting a short rest in while looking over the wagon and just trying to.
Painting on the wheels.
Well, I feel good. I have some
Yeah.
information now. I need to figure out these runes, though, and what they mean.
I mean, he's artistic in multiple ways.
Is the Lich King in any way involved with Old Mora?
Yeah.
I would say with that history check,
Can I do one?
no, I'm still going off of it. As far as history's aware, don't know.
Okay.
There, as far as you can tell, there is no link between them.
Okay. Okay. Is there any history I could do on the Lich King that I might know more of?
There's not a whole lot of history on who the Lich King is.
Ah.
They have what is known is that they have a humanoid form.
Okay.
So you're sure it's not the librarian?
But it's not like, anyone really knows beyond.
Well, he'd be a good person to add. He's an undead.
Yeah. We'll table that for now.
Yeah.
And
Follow up.
yeah. We have a call to go listen.
Yes, let's go save the cult.
As we're walking.
That was kind of our.
That feels really weird to say out loud.
I know you, buddy, and I tap your shoulder. Like, by the way, how
That
are
was
we
our,
on healing potions?
That was our goal to start. The
That's a
session,
good
and
question,
we have
actually.
Made zero progress. That was our goal to start the session, and we have made zero progress.
No,
on
we
that.
made some. We've got the teleportation circle. It's being set up. That's progress.
That's fair.
This is good.
That's fair.
Oh no, that's right. We do still have a bunch of healing potions left from before the fight. The questionable healing potions we
Yeah.
bought from Bob.
Yeah. Also, I was curious as how many healing potions we have at all, if any, because I don't have any.
Let me check.
I think everybody has at least one.
I've
I
two.
know.
I
No,
got
'cause we bought enough for everybody to get at
I've
least
got
one
2.
normal potion and one fucked up potion.
That's
Remember.
what
I don't know if
I actually have 2
did I
greater.
already maybe use it?
Somebody agreed to take 2 of the fucked up ones because I didn't want to.
Zach,
fuck
There's
One of
one
them
oil
was
ones.
drain cleaner, and I
Can you
took
repeat
that
that,
because it
please?
heals me.
Do I have one healing potion? I'm letting the DM decide.
I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty sure you have.
I'll be honest. If you guys are gonna keep track of it, I don't know.
I wasn't here,
You
so
did.
I'm okay. One
We
healing.
made sure you had one.
Okay, one healing potion. I will try and go to a store and see if they have any.
Okay.
We can do that on the
at a
side.
normal shop.
Yeah, let him do his thing.
Yeah, do his thing so we can
He's
get
been
going.
trying to do it for
Yeah.
a while.
All right.
Yeah.
Like 40 minutes, a while.
That's fine. It's only like 20.
No, it was like.
All right.
All right, so we'll approach my parents' house, and then I'll like go to the doorknob. I'll like begin to open up and be like, so my parents, church people, bows. What you'd think of a church parent would be, just heads up, and go in.
And just shrug and follow him
Having
inside.
no idea what he's
Like
talking
saying
about.
outlandish and wild things sometimes.
Perfect.
I know this. Don't say fuck the gods. Don't say fucking in front of the gods. That kind of thing. Yeah. Don't say sacrilegious things.
So you walk.
Tridic, you're not allowed to.
Despite what Asher desperately wants to do.
Yeah.
You walk into the house.
Hello,
Mordred's pretty
mother, father.
You
He made everything down.
down the way, down the hallway, because it just goes into an immediate hallway with rooms to the side. You see a woman's head poke out, and it's that face you don't recognize immediately. But they run up to you all excited. RJ! They run up and give you a hug. They take a step back after giving you a hug. You look very confused. It is your mother, however. They look significantly different in their attire than you're used to. They have 100% adopted the goth culture.
She's wearing like a
Oh
Lolita
my!
dress.
Pretty much.
Hi.
Like French maid Lolita style.
Oh no.
Best day ever.
Is her face painted white? Hair dyed black?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh jeez.
Black lipstick, piercings.
Mother,
She got-
this
like a
is
Gretzky
new. What's changed?
Oh, nothing. Well, welcome. What can I?
Knee-high boots or knee-high socks?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Little
No,
cat
knee-high
ears poking up.
fish
No,
hats
no.
With knee-high boots.
No,
With the lace
they're not
up
wearing
top.
boots inside the house.
It's fair.
They're
It's
not
fair.
fucking
It's fair.
savages.
They're goth, not savage.
Where's father?
Oh, he just stepped out for a little bit.
Okay, I guess you can relay the message, and then I'll like step out of the way and show Asher Lily. I'm like, Asher Lily, Elra,
No,
Ashley.
my name is just Asher.
Asher.
I say,
Oops.
and I kind of like
Very well.
bow to her, or not like deep bow.
Oh,
just
none
kinda
of that.
a-
None of that. What's up? What can I do for you all?
So I was wondering, I'm in quite an adventure party at the moment, and we need some help in some research, and that's partially why I also want father here as well. But we can't find any information on this subject, and I'll let her talk to it since she has the papers.
Sure. So, we were doing research at one point and came across a legend about the 7+1, and it seems to be a reference to things such as sloth, gluttony, lust, and they seem to be tied to gods or something. One of the people that was mentioned in this legend is Tiamat, and also Vrokti.
How is Tiamat referenced in that?
I don't know.
Is
But
that-
it was
it
tied
was-
to the legend.
Was it actually tied to the legend, or was it just more coincidence?
I can't say. The information we have is pretty scarce.
Okay.
And we've not found anybody who knows anything of the legend to be able to shed any light or clarity on what we should understand. It's possible that Tiamat may be the and one, and maybe not be part of the 7. It's 7 and 1, but we're not really sure. We know that Vrokti is supposed to represent gluttony.
Who is Vrokti?
It's a cult thing.
It's I'm not really sure. We've been told that she is a goddess, but some people think she may just be an eldritch being of some sort.
I don't believe you're there.
Oh, I thought we were all there.
But
Yeah.
you did at one point say to
That's
the
right, I'm
group
with you.
that
We went to the
she's an
shop.
eldritch being and not a goddess.
Yeah.
But he insists she's a goddess, and I don't know shit about it. So all I'm doing to her is just relaying what we've heard, what I have heard.
Okay. I don't know how Tiamat would be referenced in this. Mind you, Tiamat is referenced in so many end of days apocalypses that it's hard to keep really track of all of them. But I have found that there's always a spark of truth in every myth, if you will. But it's usually something very simple. So I could not really tell you what Tiamat would be referenced to, and this is the first time I've heard of a Vrokti.
What religion do they follow in this town again? Or what god?
Helm.
You're Helmite, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Helm is the primary religion in this town, but it's not the only one in the city, I should say.
Are there any... Oh, a while ago we met a follower of Hieronius that believes that the world is ending, and he was actively trying to prevent an apocalypse that he said everybody needed great power to fight against, but he did not tell us exactly what the nature of this apocalypse was supposed to be.
I mean, doomsayers aren't exactly uncommon. It's when they get power that they become scary.
Well, he had power, and he was using it poorly.
Poorly from one person's perspective, as efficiently as possible from another's.
That's what he said.
Okay, so
She said.
from a glimmer of let's assume that whoever this follower of Aronius was speaking truth. What does that mean? Assume that what they're saying is 100% correct. They're not just a doomsayer in the crazy sense, but we're actually speaking truth. That is a question that should be asked.
Well, then it would mean that there is an apocalypse coming, and that we should, or somebody should, be seeking some sort of power to stop it. But also, it might be helpful to understand exactly what the nature of this apocalypse is supposed to be, so that if it might be prevented, rather than waiting for it to happen and then trying to stop it, we could do that. But they didn't seem to believe that there was any way to stop it other than just waiting for it to happen and fighting against it.
Have you been searching for past apocalypses? Or old apocalypse legends?
I had not.
We have searched libraries about old gods, possibly, and I did see something about dying or missing.
I mean, the world as we know it. And I say this in a religious sense. We know the world is older. The world as we know it is just about 2,000 years old. Before that, our gods may have been people, maybe just thoughts. Someone that gains power. Thoughts have power. Words have power. I dropped my metal dice.
She carries metal dice on her? That's cool and all, but
She's got a gambling
Listen,
addiction.
goth. It's goth. You don't be surprised. Lots of chains. So the world as we know it is old, yes, but not as old as it actually is. I would definitely say look for old legends. I can tell you for a fact that there's not much in the way of legends here that you most likely haven't already seen. I can say that lots of legends are spoken word of mouth. Some of them never hit the pages. Some of them change as time passes, and after 2,000 years, they'd be unrecognizable from when they initially were born. That was a hell of a neck pop.
Yeah.
sorry.
Made mine
No, you're fine.
That's good.
Just
Well, you've definitely given me something to think on, and possibly a direction for the future, so I appreciate your time.
Of course. I would definitely look into the old apocalypses, forgotten gods, all of that.
I did see one thing about the Forgotten Gods again. Deities of a so-called Old Mora. Like Dionysus, Hercules, some others were named Dionysus.
We would need to probably go to Mora for that,
There,
but that's.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, if you could spend some time, you and Father, to possibly spend some time helping in the search, we'd definitely greatly appreciate it.
We can take a look, see if there's anything that may have been missed, but across the thousands of years, very unlikely, but we'll see.
We gotta get going. We got a issue we gotta go resolve.
Very good. Very good.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Hmm. Oh, here, take some stew with you.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you so much.
You have to clean it and bring it back later.
Is the stew goth?
No, just stew. Just a nice beef stew.
But it's a
Just
container.
black.
No, it's like it looks like Tupperware.
Is it stained?
I want
Like
to
the stained
paint it
Tupperware that's like
black.
always
Yes.
red for some reason,
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
It's definitely had chili only once in there,
or spaghetti.
or
But it
spaghetti.
is slightly
Alright, thanks,
stained.
Mom. Bye.
Anything with a tomato sauce. It's there forever.
Yeah.
I think, in the.
Of course. You all have fun storming the castle.
I wasn't planning on storming any castles.
Speak for yourself.
Yep.
I wasn't planning on it, but I guess
Did we find
when
any
in Rome, storm
potions
the castles.
at the place?
There are some potions around there.
So, what's the cost on them? If I may ask, or what?
They mainly just find basic potions. You find a place that has 4
Told you.
basic healing potions for 50 gold apiece.
50 gold. Also,
Greater, that's what that says. G-R.
Cigar.
Huh?
4 basic potions, 50 gold each.
That's 200 gold.
Yes, do. Good deal.
Sure.
I don't know how many we have amongst all of us, so.
I have one.
I have
Never
2.
Enough.
I have
Never
2
enough.
Alright,
greater.
I'll buy.
It's,
I'll
it's
drop.
always good to get more.
The other thing
Alright.
that's always good is scrolls.
I would buy all
I do
4.
have the
I'll drop
scroll
200
shield I
gold.
need to Prepare.
Uh,
to make that.
So I now
Scrolls
have
are
5 healing potions.
I have one.
Is there any
magic
scrolls,
missile.
magic items, anything that they
All
have
scrolls
there?
are good.
Could you use that?
In the
Yes.
actual
Anyone can
item
use a
shops,
scroll.
no.
Do they have any?
Considering I get
You'll
spell
find
slots,
like
and I
some
have to roll
pages
attacks
and
for that.
ink and stuff like that, but magical items, no.
Cool.
Do they have any shops there in the area that are magical?
No, actually.
No, they don't. Okay, cool. All right.
Unless he rolls, then yeah.
Let's. Oh, yeah. I don't want Bob to show up in the middle of this town. This town has seen enough. Bob shows up. This town's gone. All right.
There's definitely posters up. Do not let this Goliath in.
How tall is she?
That's why she was in the middle of a field.
She's like the size of a dwarf or something, but she's a Goliath.
But she's
No, she's very hunched over.
Oh, that's what it is.
So
That's
she's
what it
probably
is.
like still this tall, hunched over.
Probably as tall as it got.
Oh, okay.
But in terms of full height, but crouched height, probably like closer to Asher's height.
Oh, okay.
No, originally she was in the body of a gnome doll, like an elf on the shelf.
Oh,
on
that's
her.
what it was.
That's what it was. That's what
That's
we were
fine.
thinking.
I thought she swapped places with a lawyer.
All right.
No.
Nope.
Cool.
Lawyer's a different person.
All right. So do we all reconvene?
He has the
Yes.
lawyer.
No, he
I
has.
have the lawyer.
You have the lawyer.
I just
I
remember
don't-
some
The
kind of
magical
body swap
contract
happened. That's what I
lawyer, 'cause
remember.
I realized
That's such a Terry Pratchett thing. I love it. So
just forgot to read the magical contract.
Chat.
sheet.
Always read your contracts.
Yeah, don't be like Orin
Hashtag Wheels for Sky.
in that way.
That's how you get charged early termination fees. Or termination fees. Or termination.
or fees, just in general.
Execution.
Alright.
Anyway,
I don't see that happening with Rocky, but
Sweet.
who knows? Shit could have happened.
You could become a midnight snack team.
Brody and I make our way back to the cart
That's
then
like after you die, though.
with some extra greater healing.
Regular.
the
They're
worst
regular-
fate
they're
is to be
basic.
thrown to the
They're basic.
abyssal trash can.
Is that lesser healing or just regular healing?
It is.
It's regular. They're 1D regular
What's
basic.
my
Less,
content?
lesser healing.
2D4, right?
2d4 plus 4.
Yeah, 2D4 plus 1. So,
Good to have.
I don't think anyone caught that, and that's fine.
Nope.
I caught it.
You did.
So we all reconnoiter.
Oh, hi guys.
I'll
It's getting
pass.
cold in here, might as well.
Put on your voice merch.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
Shameless plug.
Oh, do I have
Yeah, definitely shameless.
Oh, I have to buy a hoodie now, huh? Where'd you get that hoodie at, huh? Can you tell me how?
From that guy.
How do I get it?
There's a link in the Twitch chat right
There's
now.
a link in my chat
In the chat that somebody put there.
where the costs
Oh,
are
jeez.
as low as I can actually make them.
I still haven't bought the bikini yet, but it's gonna happen.
You have 2 weeks to get the regular one.
Do you sell Speedo?
No.
You can just use the
I'll
bottom half.
buy it.
He does
You
sell
just
the
buy the
bikini.
bikini,
You can
don't
just
wear
buy
the
the
top.
wear the bottom.
Okay, fuck it. Yeah, I'll buy. Yeah, no, fuck it. Yeah, I'll do that.
So,
It is really soft.
I have bought one of my own, so yes, they are.
It's very nice.
I spent so much money on
Very
that store.
nice.
I
Like more than
don't have spare cash right now, so
I
that's
don't,
not happening.
and that's fine.
Did we buy you shirt?
Pride merch isn't going anywhere. Anyway, continuing on.
I guess we go back to Bob's.
Yeah,
Yep.
Is it time?
Yeah. I'll let y'all know that I have 4 more potions, and we can divvy them up later.
Well, they did all
Put 'em in the
that. Can I get
chest.
A short rest.
You can get a short rest.
Yeah, my spell slot back.
Spell.
Yeah, I sent a sending,
Just Eldritch Blast with us, buddy.
buddy.
I'm
I
kidding.
can't Eldritch Blast a message.
Dan,
all
you
the way
weren't here.
across.
Dan,
He doesn't
last-
need spell slots for Eldritch
Dan,
Blast.
what you don't know is that last time he had no spells
Yeah.
because I made him burn them all on useless shit.
I heard. I was told the next day.
Zach is a bastard. He made me spend all of my spells. I didn't get anything from it other
That's-
than sass and
That's why
sadness.
I got the note. Zach is the bad bastard man. Gotcha. That's the note. That makes sense now.
Sass and Sadness sounds exactly on brand for you.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the next stream.
Honestly, would be a better name for this whole stream.
Forget a potential TPK.
Yeah, I like that more than PTPK.
Sass and sadness.
All right.
Why won't anybody hire
That's
us?
D&D.
I guess you will haul us back to the shop.
Yup.
As our mule. We really need to get a horse.
Horse would be good.
Actually, can the horse haul you?
Isn't your mom making us a magic card?
Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to get us to have a.
Self-propelling.
I want it not more of that. I kind of wanted to turn it into a wagon where we walk in and it's bigger, so we can actually while we going through the night, we could rest and someone could watch. Be the best thing for us. That's what I'm trying to get built. But we're not home. We're going to an island.
Is Bob's
Thank
where
you.
we
His
left it?
home.
Left what? The cart?
Is Bob's where we left it?
Oh, where you left? Yes, yes.
Okay.
Orange still with
The door is still
Is
there.
it bad that I'm a little surprised that it's still here?
She said she'd be waiting, so
It'd be
I
funny if it was
guess
on the other side of the tree.
At least
I
you
don't
didn't-
know.
The door is still there. It's just upside down now.
I don't like it.
You paid for the teleportation.
Yes.
How much was it?
1,000.
It was 1,000. Okay.
I paid for it because it's
I get it.
something that you are helping me with. It would feel wrong to have you all pay for that.
We would gladly help you even if we had to pay. You're our friend. Why wouldn't we help you?
There is a sign on the door that is also upside. The sign's also upside down. Closed for private party.
That's us. We're the private party.
The door opens up.
Orin walks in.
Step inside.
Is the entire place upside down?
No,
You check the door?
just the door. You
Is
walk.
it- Sorry.
I was like, well, I'll land on my feet.
You walk inside.
The rest of this land
It's
right
exactly
there.
as you left it. It looks like a potion shop.
Yeah, I get that occasionally. Sucks.
There it is.
Hair.
Kits.
I picture Bob doing that as we walk in. She's like,
Yum, 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 yum.
Take a sip of her tea.
She then leans down, snorts a line. All right.
This is my kind of place. I'm contemplating giving her the potion for her shot now.
Morden, if I die, reforge me as something else.
New god, who dis?
Protect us all.
Turn me into a majestic eagle. Let's do this.
Make me a motorcycle.
No.
Oh, I forgot my
Finally get my
hashtag.
wheels.
Most direct response from a god ever. No.
The blacksmith hammer lands, and the impact just spells no.
No.
Well, that's
Are you sure? Yes. Oh.
All right.
All right. I'm good to roll.
We are too. Can we take the wagon?
I mean, of course.
Okay, good.
Of course. That's actually already in the summoning circle room.
What?
I turn around and look outside.
It's gone.
We
Thank
walk
you. That would have been much more
That's-
difficult.
Now,
to
here's
get
the
around.
funny
Admittedly,
thing.
that is much easier.
We walk in there. The wagon's there. Tridic pops up. Where did I go?
I've seen things.
There were 1,000 eyes staring at me.
Oh, tea time.
Trinick actually pops up. Wilfred says hello?
Oh no.
Also, how long has it been?
Just
What
like
year
a
is
couple
it?
Minutes.
Are you it felt like years.
Does he have
He actually he actually has like a full-on beard now.
Oh my god.
Looks tired.
Tireder. All right.
Alright.
I climb into the cart and sit my happy ass
So many
down and wait for this.
raccoons.
Shoot the raccoon.
Do you remember? You remember? I etched a decal of a raccoon on the back of the wagon with
Yeah.
a pirate hat.
My only friend was the painting underneath the wagon.
Oh no! I forgot about the painting.
I didn't.
The only thing that brought me joy that you all would see me again.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Oh, buddy.
Here's
So
3,000
Trevor got
golds.
an additional enchantment and a lot more trauma.
Anyway, I found rum.
That's good.
That's amazing.
It's Eldritch rum.
Did Wilfred give it to you?
Yes.
Maybe.
I want to take a hit of it so bad.
I'm
should
convinced
probably
that
put it
Wilfred's
down.
actually
His eyes are actually like swirling a different color right now. No.
You know what? Not gonna fight him on it.
Can I get a shot of that? Just for the teleportation. Okay. All right.
Not for
I need to
100.
fight for these.
Not for 100 gold.
Gold means nothing to me when you're in the void of nothingness.
Yeah, but you're not.
Aren't I?
No.
Well, let's get this show on the road.
Let's
I
go.
say.
Push him down.
I just start.
Step up into the wagon. I'm like, all right.
I just start.
There are
praying, my God,
mysterious
my
stains
Jesus.
all inside the wagon.
Oh, prestidigitation that. And
It does not go away.
Is it
Oh,
like?
no.
It is stained in there.
Ew.
Oh, it's various colors and various viscosities.
You know, I'm just gonna hang on the outside of the cart.
You can not sit in it. That is fine.
But does that mean I have to stand?
Yes,
I'll
I think
stand
we have to burn the cart after this.
But the mirror.
it has been burned
Keep it
several
in the-
times, but then it rebuilds itself.
I guess we'll get near the
I
wagon.
want this to be a magical fucking wagon now.
It's a mimic
I'll
wagon.
Oh God, no! Don't do that.
We'll just intimidate.
I
it
test for
to
that
be a
daily.
wagon.
The first 6 got me. The next dozen didn't.
I sort of. Are we all ready?
Yes.
He's gained a
I
level.
look at Bob and I go, well, let's beat Cheeks and go.
Lily's just staring into the void, just like.
We have a cult to save. Now it still feels weird. It's still weird.
It's
Yeah,
a
that just doesn't mean it
religion.
does it.
Right.
I'm just
Yeah.
praying that we're gonna make it out of this alive.
Oh,
Just
as
it's a
we,
religion.
I guess as we start to like sort of fade and teleport through, I go, oh yeah, I might have a Lich Daddy patron. It just sort of fade away.
Lich Daddy?
I think his mom fucked the librarian.
What? Hey, at least my mom's
That's a
gothic now,
challenging
so.
vote.
That's okay.
All right, you
Sounds
all
weird.
have fun now. Poof.
Bye, Bob.
You all poof. Now you're.
I have an eldritch adoptive grandmother.
Trinek pops up. That smell. Mmm.
That smelly smell.
That smelly smell. The kinds of smells. Smelly.
Do I recognize where we are now?
Technically, yes.
When you say I technically,
Please use your words.
I look
Where
outside.
are we?
that does that.
You actually
literally
are
tells me
outside.
That's good.
You're on the deck of a ship.
Oh.
Oh, is it on water?
It is on water.
Is it docked?
No. No, it is not. It
Is
is.
the wagon starting to roll?
No, it's. The wagon's actually like locked into place. Luckily.
Okay, good.
You actually like. It takes a moment for you to like reset yourself. You actually can see your island.
Oh,
Is the
no.
ship going to or away?
2.
I have to make a
I look
constitution
around
check.
for the crew.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Look around for the crew.
You are surrounded by a crew that just look confused.
Hi!
I look equally confused. Hello.
I throw up.
Oh. Why?
I
Is vegetation that away?
I get seasick very easily.
Anyway, I
Clearly.
cleaned that up. Hi, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Where did you all come from?
We got teleported
We got
here.
teleported. I feel like they might have missed the mark just a little bit because we were going there. He points to the island.
Okay.
Well, it's lucky this boat was here because we could have been in the water.
Yeah, that would have. How much for a passage from here to there?
Just. We're gonna be there in just a little bit. Just stay out of the way as best as you can.
He looks at the entire fucking
Yeah,
wagon.
just
and
look
what
at
is
the
that?
wagon like,
This is more of a cargo ship, so it's not. It's in the way, but it's not super obtrusive.
I'm like against the the cart, just like trying to keep it together.
You do see off on the island. You see a looks like a plume of smoke.
Oh no.
is that not supposed to be that way?
I mean, if it's a
Do you know what's going on?
barbecue day, it's not really that uncommon, or smoking day, but generally it's a slightly different color than that.
I'd rather be there.
Can't
than
say
here.
I do. Usually we don't have when we go to this isle. We don't really have any issues. They're the friendliest bunch of people you can see.
Wait,
So
do I recognize this boat?
it's one of the probably the more standard cargo boats you've seen. You can't say you'd like know
That's fair.
the crew, but you've probably like seen the boat a handful of times.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, we haven't. Can't say I've seen the plume of smoke like that. Usually, if it's anything, it's like white smoke or gray smoke, like when they're cooking something.
Yeah.
Not that.
Well, we are kind of expecting trouble, so you might want to anchor it up a little further down the coast until we figure out what's going
just
on.
get us to the
I don't
coast.
know whether-
Just a suggestion.
I
I mean,
Whatever's
you do
fastest.
you, but
Well, I sent him a message to people I knew, and they said something was happening. I don't know beyond that they needed help, so here we are.
Very well. Well, we'll try to get you all to the dock then, and then we'll probably do what you recommended and just get offshore for just a little bit. Anyway, is there anything I can get for you all? Looks like you have a little bitch of a priest there.
Oh, our priest needs the. He
Don't
needs
worry.
the. He needs some
I'll,
fish and chips. He needs some chili.
do you have yogurt?
Oh, yogurt.
Actually, no. No,
Just
you,
a tear forms on RJ's face. Just no.
Actually, what's the foulest fish that you still have that you can cook safely?
oh, we definitely have some carp.
Oh, let's get some carb. Yeah, carb, buddy.
Just vomits again.
Prestidigitation that up.
I look at the Kepler and go, this is the best day ever.
Can you stop?
I can't.
Every time he throws up, it gets prestidigitation away, and Orange
There's
just-
nothing. There's nothing left in him anymore.
I figured,
It's
but
all water.
I just try and stay as far away from it as possible.
Orange just doing his cleaning thing that he does with his magic.
You all try to while you're waiting, try to clean the wagon as best you can as well.
Wheels for me.
So you all try to clean the wagon as best you can, since you really don't have anything better you can do. A lot of the stains are not coming out.
I wonder if I can paint that.
I think the stream died.
Did it? I don't think it did.
No, I'm still getting.
It's just you.
Yeah, I got a network error thing.
Okay, probably just on your side then, because I'm seeing everything good still.
It's still working on YouTube. So.
It's probably the app.
All right. Stains aren't coming out. There's no stickiness left though.
I can deal with that. I'm good.
I just wait patiently for us to make land.
Yep. The ship is rocking back and forth. Well, we don't need to deal with your commentary.
I'm still being like, oh, we're going up. We're going up.
All right. So as
The gut's just like holding you by your ankles.
The whole way, I am driving him nuts.
you all, as you get close
Real
to the
little
aisle,
brother energy.
Asshole big
it's
brother.
not nothing's burning down. It's just like a plume of black smoke is coming from farther back on the island.
Does that remind me of generally the area Varacti's cabin was?
Generally, that area. That is
Fuck.
correct. But as you're looking at everything, as you're looking at everything as well, there's piles of what looks like charred something all over the place.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't look like bodies. It looks like stuff that's piled up that had
Okay.
burned.
So it's possible that the Varacti's cabin's bind point is burning.
Bind?
So extra dimensional shit that is difficult to explain in this reference of mine is much easier in a dream state.
Okay.
Essentially, places overlap. That's one of those places that overlap, so it's bound to that point occasionally. Anyway,
The wizard part within you, Asher goes, yeah, that makes sense.
That's why I just go,
Orton gets
Really
extra
doesn't get it, but
dimensional
Asher
shit.
does,
That's
so.
pretty much it for that kind of
He
shit.
gets cooking. He gets extra dimensional garbage.
Rakti taught him some.
Ladies, nope.
No, now he does because of the whole info dump.
Yes, good old info dump and whores. That's a good podcast.
That was my band name in high school.
So they're docked now.
Yes.
I jump off.
Orton will run out to try to find someone.
Sure.
Someone
I'd
that
fall
he
after
knows.
him.
You
The minute I see him run off.
you disembark,
Take our wagon.
Thank you.
and we're going to take a break there.
Okay.
Chat, we'll be back in 5-10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Go buy merch. Go to Discord. All that fun shit. If you go anywhere, I'll know. And if you aren't here, I'll kill Asher Lily. Bye.
That's the wrong
Because
button.
people
Hold
are
on.
You're a
annoyed.
sociopath.
Yes.
Yeah.
This long.
Panda doesn't care about the collar.
Oh hey, are we live?
Oh yeah, Kalik hates the collar. He will accidentally choke himself on the collar to get it off. Alrighty then. So we have just gotten to the Vrayot Isle. You're disembarked. Continue on.
So yeah, he goes to find the nearest person he knows, which is a lot of people.
I'm gonna go
Are you like running?
drag the
or-
wagon.
Yes.
Is there like a tree line or something?
He's not waiting for you all.
Is there a place I can
both
stash the
immediately
wagon?
After you.
Technically, yes. It'd probably be easier to stash it like
in one of the stables nearby.
All right, let's do that.
Tell them Orin is with you. As he runs away.
Right, just carve into it.
I go with
Orin's cart.
Just flip up the mural. They'll know it's him probably.
Set the
Well,
whole cart on
he
its side.
wasn't always, a chef. At one point, he tried to be a painter. Orin lore.
All right, so you flip it up. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
I did not lift it up. That was a joke.
I lifted up with my
Trinick still has a
eyes.
nightmare.
Yeah, but that was his friend.
All right, so you all you stash the cart, not a problem. You are basically running straight towards your parents' home. You do see some other people around, but it seems like they're more sequestered in their own homes.
What did we run past any of those like burnt piles?
You do, yes.
Can I see what was burnt?
Yeah.
Is it like wood or?
It looks like burned food.
Oh,
Offerings.
potentially.
Do a religion check for me.
I actually probably need to know about this, or do I just know?
You can do a religion check as well.
Do I get advantage because it's my religion?
Not in this case. Not in this case.
Dirty 20.
I'm still recouping from the boat.
14.
Okay. It was a very low check.
Actually, sorry, that is 17.
Okay. The check was still low, luckily. These do not look like they are placed in a ceremonial fashion. It looks like it is just burned food.
How big are the piles?
To you,
I was say if actually it's
To-
like 5'5" or
to
so.
you-
Let's
to-
say.
to anyone who isn't Orin, these are fairly large piles of food. To Orin, these are concerning amounts piles of food because one, it's outside. Two, it's burned.
So we're talking like knee high, waist high.
All of the above.
Okay. So various sizes.
Various sizes.
But they're kind of all over the place.
All over the place.
Okay.
This is a lot of food. Holy
This is
crap.
very wasteful. What is going on?
Trying to starve out the village.
Or
Or
maybe
there's
they're
a
just
rel-
trying to dispose of it because it's.
We should
safe.
figure out who they are.
Let's go find your parents. Let's go find your
I
parents.
assume it's the villagers. who
Sure.
did this.
They know what. Yeah, sure. Them.
And there's nobody out on the streets.
Not really, no.
Is it like we walk past and people like shutter their windows kind of a thing?
Not really, no. It's more. It feels like a.
Is it quiet?
It's just quiet.
So we can't see that
Quiet.
people are in their homes.
Some windows are. They're shut in, but they're not.
Shuttered.
They're not shuttered.
Got it.
Is there any signs of like a struggle or anything?
Any other destruction of
Yeah,
the
like
fire?
Do
Perception? Investigation?
do an investigation
That is.
in terms of.
If you do it.
And this is for struggle. For
Natural 20 plus 4.
okay,
24.
perfect. So, in terms of struggle, you are looking around, and it looks like there are like scorch marks on the ground. As well as what seems to be like some heavy footprints that are larger than humanoids,
Bigger than mine?
bigger than yours.
Oh wow.
We had a
You
wonderful time. Let's time
you
to
see a home
If you need to go.
that is skeletonized. Basically, it's been burned in.
Hmm. Well, it's got some good bones if the structure's still up, though.
It looks very charred.
It had good bones. Had.
How many houses are like that? Just the one? Also, how big is this village? Like, is it like a more of a proper city, or is
Think of it like a large town.
Okay.
So not like a hamlet or
Yeah.
anything. It's okay.
It's not like the town of Fishers. It's a city at
Right.
this point. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine they have a.
Think of it like Noblesville. Noblesville is closer to a town, even though it's a city.
Got it.
Go
Yeah.
Kentucky.
I was gonna say there's like probably a fairly large town center, but other than that, it's
Mhm.
there's just like a few things outside of that.
Yep.
Probably, right?
Did you know whose house this was?
Let's see here. That person, if they were still there, probably Martha's.
Why do you say that name?
You know what?
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah, she lived alone with her 20 cats.
That's a
Out the
lot of
20 cats.
Do I smell burnt cat?
Oh no, don't say that.
Smell that?
That's too sad.
Fried pussycat.
No.
She also had some very interesting cuisine.
Did it
Well,
involve
where's-
cats?
Where's your parents'
That
house?
would be weird. Oh, it's up that hill.
This conversation makes me very
Let's
sad.
go check on them.
There are roughly 2 houses by that hill. One is his, one is
You were
Riala's.
promised sass and sadness, and I found the sadness.
Was I the same?
Are either of those 2
No.
houses burnt?
It looks like Riala's home is half burned. No, it's not actively burning. It's just like half of it was burnt.
Oh no.
So it looks like they saved it like midway through or something.
Perhaps it's unlivable in, but it looks like they had tried to save it.
Is anybody like moving in that or no?
No.
Okay, so I immediately go to my parents' house and knock. Hello?
I just follow him wherever
Yeah.
he's going.
See it.
You hear step, 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 and then the door open a little bit, and you see your mother's tired eyes.
Hi, Mom. What's
Orin. She opens the door and just gives you a hug.
Aww.
awkwardly hugs back?
Get in. Come on, get in here.
So far, all normal to me. I
She
haven't
rushes
heard
everyone in.
She lets all of us in?
Yeah, she lets everyone in.
Okay. Lovely to meet you. I say to her.
Hi.
How
hi.
tall are the ceilings?
You're able to stand in there.
Okay.
It's not like a dwarf's home.
I mean, they're small people, but the house probably wasn't made for them.
It's made to code.
So ceilings like this high. Probably.
Stand in the center, I'm good.
Yeah.
Let's hope there's no cellar underneath.
What happened here is I heard. Are you two okay? Is Rael okay?
Brielle has been missing for several days now, as far as we've been able to tell, since her home caught fire. Well, I
did
shouldn't.
this
David did this.
out of character. Who's David?
He was the third contestant.
Wait, the guy who can only make toast?
He made toast to the town.
Yes.
But I always encouraged him to do better. Like he had an amazing gift of making great toast out of anything.
Toast mage.
Toast
I
luck.
was about
It's
to
toast
write
luck.
toast page.
He literally used things that were not bread, and they turned into toasted bread of amazing quality.
That is quite
Well,
a talent.
whatever you said, he definitely took it to heart. I'm just looking
So the piles
Yeah.
of food we walked past was bread.
Was
No.
it all bread?
No, it was
all
not.
bread?
No, because bread burns very fast. It looked burned everything: meats,
What?
vegetables, carbs,
How did
potatoes.
he do
You try to
this?
toast a whole turkey?
Actually, burned vegetables actually take a little while to burn. Like, yeah,
Where-
Yeah,
Fivers, yeah.
yeah those
Okay.
take a little while.
Okay.
Hey, Raiders.
Indeed.
Oh, hey.
High
What's
fight.
up?
Buy merch. Continuing on.
Things are happening.
So, David did all this how?
David's a toast mage.
The toast wizard.
It's just for you Raiders, just giving you more information.
He, as far as what we can figure out, apparently spoke with Vreocti's sibling.
Which one?
They didn't say. He didn't say.
Huh, because she's
What was it? Oh.
she's fairly friendly with her siblings from what she told me.
I
What-
wonder
what
if her
name-
siblings
what
have
name
the
was
legends,
it?
too.
Well, I know one of them is Lust, so
Lust is one of her siblings?
Yeah.
That's why she knows so much.
Oh, I know what name. I know which name it was. It was her. It was her twin. Temperance.
Temperance.
Oh, she's one of the. I'll keep that comment to myself. I don't say that part. I just go, oh, she's, and I look at you, and then I just clam up.
Okay. Where is David?
Up at Varakti's home.
Yeah.
Is there anybody there with him?
We believe Riala and Vriakte herself.
I'm going to murder him. Right now. And he starts walking out towards
he
her.
Hang on,
spoke
hang on.
He spoke to Rockty's sister and then did this?
Apparently, David received a gift of their own from Temperance.
Orin has
Temperance does give, but it's all a matter of it goes against our idea. From what we can determine, he's trying to balance everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because apparently we are, for lack of a better word, gluttonous eaters. We like to enjoy life, enjoy food.
Orin has
I keep my
the
fat trap shut.
full shadow garb on. Their little mouths snapping in agitation on that, made out of the shadows. He is pissed.
By the way, Brody, you see a little bowl on your shoulder now. There's just like a bowl standing there with one of the, and then one of the hands goes. The hand goes back into your cloak.
We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay, so whatever this is seems time sensitive. Why are you holding me back?
Because I had to write notes. Okay, let's go.
He just turns around. There's just a
Okay,
bunch of
let's
stuff
go.
behind
As
him.
far, it doesn't seem like he's like trying to hurt anyone. He didn't even hurt Riala. He just took her. That's it. Just keep that in mind.
The taking away of freedom to do that in and of itself is a harm.
Oh yeah, obviously. Be safe. Your father.
In one of his meetings, yes, probably.
No, he's in the hospital right now.
Oh. Oh. Is he okay?
He is fine. He's fine. He's got some burns on him, but he is fine.
Okay.
I could probably assist with that later.
But he's on the mend.
Okay.
Sorry. Help it.
It's toast.
Toast wizard.
I
do
understand.
it.
Toast that's a wizard rather than a wizard makes
The
sense.
staff on the top is a toaster.
If any of you want to come along and help, I would very much appreciate it. If not, I also understand. I'm gonna rip his fucking head off. Let's go.
I follow him out the door. Once we're kind of away from like earshot of his parents' house. Okay, so I know this is probably not what you want to hear, but if David really is following Temperance, this may have been done to try and help prevent the apocalypse. If it really is going to be brought about by Vrokti and the other 6.
Well, if that's the case, Temperance chose poorly, because I'm about to kill a bitch.
Could Temperance be one of the 4? If she's the twin? Because the
Possibly.
prophecy is there are 6 and 1 more, and then there are 4.
Yes.
There's 4. I think it's meant to what is known, is what I think what it was referring to. And then there's 7 opposing.
What's the season, by the way?
It is currently winter. But
Okay.
but it's
Winter in the tropics.
yeah, it's winter in the tropics, which is it's just like it's cool, but it's like 72.
I can still make it rain if need be.
Still away.
You can set it to the extremes.
Hurricane. Got it.
That'd be the extreme of the spring, all right.
What's the extreme of winter in the tropics?
The extreme of winter is still winter.
So,
Winter can still occur.
blizzard?
You can still get a blizzard in the tropics.
Cool. I can still stop his toast wizard dumb magics.
I'm gonna need some fan art of Toast Wizard.
Already done.
More than powdered toast man there.
Dare you?
So rude.
If anybody,
I think that's our
wants to
first
know-
official fan art.
Welcome. I went
Orin
a
is
total of 5 minutes.
incredibly pissed, off his rocker, and not really thinking. He's just going.
Nah, let him cook.
He's onto something. Let him.
This is cult on cult crime. I don't think there's.
There's no law. There's no law here.
More useful.
We'll see. We'll
Is
see
this
when
a
we get
turf
there.
war?
You're probably staying a little behind talking about this. I'll walk next to you, kind of like this, and I'll just be like, if we knock him down, just put your boot on him. Can't lift it.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna walk around barefoot the rest of the game.
I'll buy you a new pair of boots.
All right.
Well, you're on an island. It's sandy, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
You.
Now, Oren, I just want to say, it's often good to question things before you kill them.
Just,
Take it from me.
Just one.
I just want to talk.
Why do I know exactly what
I
you're
just
referring
want to
to?
talk to him.
Oh, okay.
I just want to talk
I
to him.
just want to talk to him.
Try not to kill the devil too early.
I just want to talk to him.
It really was your fault for putting a devil in front of the paladin.
Oh, I don't blame that one bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't fault that one bit. You were definitely in a Gallagher mood.
Yes.
So you make your way up the path, path you recognize very well, and it gets hotter and hotter as you move up. You are able to withstand it. It slowly feels like you're about to like you're about to go into a bread oven.
Okay.
You do not smell toast. That's a sign for something else.
Yeah.
You do smell like fresh breads though,
Okay.
and also burned flesh. Could be meats, but not necessarily a person. Just like meats. Overcooked onions, beets.
Oh god, burnt onions smell like butt.
Yeah.
Orin, unfazed, is just going. He's just going straight.
I'm with you.
Still better than the
He
boat.
is. He's on a mission.
I'll speed up and keep up.
You do go up the path, and you do find what seems to be Vreacte's hovel, or at least where the door was. Door is there. Very, very burned. Like, looks like significantly charred wood now.
Is there anybody else around?
Is the building there? Or is it just a freestanding door?
It's a door inside of a tree trunk.
Oh, so
There-
like.
There's no one.
Christmas.
There is, as far as you can tell, no one around.
Does it look like it's open?
It's closed right now.
David. I don't want to yell on stream, but he's essentially yelling for David. In the authoritarian of, talking to a bad child.
How big is the doorway? Could I fit in it?
You could fit. It's a normal sized doorway.
For now.
Very large tree trunk.
Nothing.
Is it locked?
No one's tried the door
I
yet.
go up to the door and I knock.
It feels weird to knock it. Like if you've knocked on charred wood, it just feels
I know.
weird.
Yeah, it does.
You try to knock and you go, no, that won't work. So you slam on the door instead. The door actually, like, some of the door breaks off, as burned wood tends to do when you apply pressure, lots of pressure to it. At this point, you're like, we should just try the door.
Okay, I just open it and I walk in.
Sure. The door does open. It feels, again, weird as you open it, as, like, char against char when you open it. You go inside. It looks very similar to where you left it all those months ago. But essentially cookbooks burned, leafed open. The kitchen area is in disarray. There's a door there that went to a door there that you didn't really know what it went to. It seems to be like ajar a little bit as well.
If that's the only way to go, I go.
I'm following him, but Zagat is muttering in Dwarvish the equivalent of the Lord's Prayer, like Moradin's prayer.
As you all enter, it does feel. It definitely feels like you're going somewhere else. Like when you pass the portal to the Nightmare Realm.
I'm sorry, the who now?
Like to you, this is Grandma's house.
Yes. No, this
To,
is
to the
absolutely-
rest of us,
Can I do a quick perception check on see?
I'll
See
walk
any,
in.
like magical
I'm back on the
markings
boat.
anywhere, like freshly carved runes or anything.
Do an Arcana check.
Arcana? All right.
can I check the structural stability of the building?
It's not really, it's a tree.
You look at
the
it and go.
interior.
So from the
Is it
outside,
gonna collapse on us? Is all I'm
you go. You have no idea.
saying. Okay,
19.
Because it's a magical door that went to somewhere
fair enough.
weird. It doesn't make sense.
Got it.
19.
19. You don't see anything.
Nothing. Okay.
You go into the next room, and it looks like a den, like a living room, a den, with, and you obviously haven't been back here before. It looks like it was set aside for 2 people,
It's possible he had tea there before in a drain, but that's up to you.
possibly, maybe, probably not. Bless you. But it looks like it looks like it's more like worn, like they sit there often.
Okay.
More of a private room.
It's the e-girl content we bring you for.
Anyway,
I couldn't.
Typically, people have to pay like $20 for that.
Exactly.
I've got bathwater for sale if anybody wants it.
Teacups knocked over. All it seems like this room is also in some disarray, except for one chair, which is not exactly the color scheme. It seems more like brighter colors.
okay.
Varacty likes her reds, obviously. Her reds, her purples. This one is a bit more like white and blue, but still has some of like.
Opposing colors, temperance. Okay.
And that chair also looks very well sat in. But when you're looking at it, it looks exceptionally well sat in, and it looks like it just looks very worn. Let's just go with that. It looks very worn.
Okay.
There is another door, which you open up, and then that's where you feel like that almost that full oven heat.
What does the room look like? What is in the room?
It looks like an Iron Chef kitchen.
Okay.
Like the big stadium kitchen?
It looks like a big stadium kitchen.
Holy crap.
Food Wars.
This place just got better.
I actually say that out loud when I see it too. Holy crap. I've never seen a kitchen like this before.
Mhm.
Cooking Coliseum.
In there, you do see. Just a couple figures. One figure looks to be in a cloak of shadows very similar to yours, but instead of purple, it's a lot more reds, a lot more whites. You do see what looks to be a figure that is working vigorously in the kitchen, in one of the little spots of the kitchen. In one of the corners, you see a figure that looks to be bound in some circle.
Is
And-
that Riala?
Not that you can tell
Okay.
from where you are. And then there is what looks to be like a small stage. Another figure sitting in a chair. This one looks exceptionally old and tired.
Orin walks up. Is one of the people David?
The one in the cloak of shadows.
David. Hi. Can we have a discussion?
He the figure looks behind them. They still have like that innocent baby face to them in a fashion, but a bit more of like a fervous look in their eye. Bit of mania there.
I just want to talk.
The mania kind of drops away. Orin,
David, hi. Are you okay?
I've never been better. I've never felt better.
Okay, why are you hurting people?
Hurting?
Yes, specifically my father, for one of them, that I know
He was trying to stop temperance, trying to stop balance.
of. Okay, do you believe in personal freedom in any way, shape, or form?
Oh, there was 100% freedom and balance.
That's not
Freedom-
freedom if they don't choose it.
Sometimes they can choose incorrectly. That's always been something that can happen.
That's called tyranny. If they don't choose for themselves, that's not freedom.
I mean, what you're saying makes sense. But there's too much. There's too much here. Not enough giving in a fashion.
We give to each other and to those who come by. We give.
But there is overindulgence here as well. There's plenty. There's give, but there's too much consumption.
That's an opinion, but okay, I can see what you're saying.
There's no opinion. We overeat too much in this fashion. We consume, we take knowledge, and we only share it. We share our secrets with just one individual in variety. Temperance wishes to break that.
Okay, so beyond this point, where the fuck is Riala?
She's in the kitchen. She is working right now. Tears in her eyes.
Why is she working in the kitchen with tears in her eyes? What have you done to her?
Oh, I've done nothing in this case. She does so of her own free will, in a fashion. There's no magic on her. Simply a, we'll just call it a threat.
A threat, huh?
Very much so. David is not a smart man, by the way.
No.
He's never been a smart man.
Well,
David,
it's all I needed.
My sword starts to.
Orin starts
around.
walking towards him. David, what is all this? And he
This
Orin
is
also looks at the other two. Is one of them Vrakti?
Vrakti is in the circle.
Vrakti's in the circle.
Oh, is she the one?
She's the one that's bound.
Temperance is on the in the chair.
Temperance is on the chair, as far as you can tell. It looks almost exactly like Vrakti. Just, y'all look at it. Temperance looks a lot more worn down, a lot more tired.
Doing
Almost,
this.
think of it like an individual in hospice care. They're not doing so well, but they're holding on.
Shame on you for hurting your family. That's something you shouldn't do. Saying that to Temperance directly, and then goes to David. David, have you stopped to think that possibly going around and hurting people without a thought in the world? Tell me when he gets within 5 feet, because he's slowly walking. That possibly just having a discussion, talking, and possibly not even starting here is the right place to even start a movement, but in a place that is more receptive.
You are now within 5 feet.
And I just want you to know that, and he's going to use inflict wounds.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
going to rip your fucking head off.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Do I get advantage?
Tentacles, mouths.
I would say no, you don't have advantage.
Well, I don't hit none.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's
You
fucking
go.
bullshit.
You go.
I'm mad.
You go to grab it, David, and he pulls out a fork
No.
and basically like moves parries your strike,
Friends, now is the time that we need to kill this son of a bitch.
and that's where we're gonna stop.
We have an hour.
We have an hour.
Yep, correct. There's a reason I said today is a short session.
I was ready to hacks and fight.
And also, I don't.
Smash.
There will be some smishing, just not today. Now we have an enraged Orin, who is definitely not sexually frustrated right now.
I honestly don't know. He's mostly just enraged and pissed
A
off.
weird boner. It's a very weird boner.
100%.
We've all been there.
We've all been there.
Yes. All right.
Hormones are raging. Just happens.
Sometimes
It's
you get a
natural
hate
part of
boner.
Can't say we experienced this.
All right. So yes, that is it for now. We will have. I promise there will be obviously combat unless something magical happens. There will be combat next
I
session.
don't see that happening because Orin is
Yeah.
literally just gonna try to kill him.
Yes, as
At
you
this
should.
point.
As you should.
He's gonna shove the spoon somewhere and then make it bigger.
Gross.
I think they call that the silver bullet in military terms.
Yep.
All right, so chat. That's it for today's episode of Potential TPK. A little bit of a combat cliffhanger. I was hoping that the shopping episode would take a little bit longer, but you know what? I got lots of laughs
You
out
should
of
have let
it.
us do 3.
Let's do third.
You should have.
I should have, but you know,
I would have gotten a third OP AoE item. If he was outside, I was going to make it Blizzard.
fair. So, chat. Hi, Mela. So, chat. I will probably be back later this evening, maybe if I'm feeling like it. Otherwise, Monday, when we'll be back, I'm on vacation all next week, so there'll be some longer streams.
Yeah.
We'll work on when we're going to be back together. Dan's back, maybe for only today, and we'll see him again in, like, I don't know, a year.
6 months.
Um,
2024.
He said what? Maybe 7 or 8 months.
Maybe.
so, until next time, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Have a pleasant rest of your afternoon.
Bye.
Bye, merch.
Go visit the merch shop.